bring out.
It's growing on me.
Just bring out an energy in people.
Good, because I need it right now. Oh, all right. Hi, guys. We're recording now.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
All right.
You know what you need, Vic, is Gatorade. You need those electrolytes.
H2O. I'm
It's
sorry.
craved.
All right. We will go here to get my here. Everybody ready?
Uh-huh.
Yerp.
No, but we're here anyway.
Yurt.
Okay.
Yurt.
Yurt.
I love that.
Yeet.
Okay.
1278.
You live with these two.
Yeet.
I love those shorts though. That poor guy at the drive-thru.
Demetrius.
All right.
And you lactose intolerant.
We're
right,
we're
breathe.
starting.
Breathe. Calm it down.
If anybody's lasted this long on the YouTube series, I'm sorry.
But also, thank you for sticking around this
Yeah,
long.
like, hey, showcase. The first few episodes were pretty rough as we were learning the system, but we've kind of got the hang of it now. All right, we begin.
I just realized we're recording now.
Welcome back, everyone, to The Legend of Zelda, Betrayer of Hyrule, episode 22. When we left off, a frantic battle against the Zonai Chu that held Tora ensued. You were on the clock, with every second draining the chances that Tora would make it out of this alive. As the arena shifted and new threats popped up at every turn, you made creative use of ice magic and ultimately defeated the monster, saving Tora just in time. On your way back, you slotted the Deku Spear into the crystal behind Malomart, also releasing Lana. Zeke dug a strange house out from under a landslide and discovered a mysterious merchant who sold information in exchange for oddly specific favors. Zeke was given the task to destroy an effigy next to Death Mountain, but for what purpose was anyone's guess. Once back at the Forge House, you took time to heal your wounds and nurse Tora back to health. When she awoke, Mazela, Midna, and Tora had a bit of a reunion, and you discovered just how deep her conviction was, as was her desire to go after Hoyle. During all of this, Asplin attempted to contact Majora itself, and as the chaos settled, you all noticed the mask of Ganondorf was gone, and Zayla with it.
Fuck.
And we move. Need to move this folder up just a little higher. Why is it not? Oh, haha! That's because I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Ha ha ha.
Get on the right thing next time.
Yeah, God.
He's gonna stab me.
Got it right.
He's gonna stab me in my sleep.
Screw it up. You can't fix it. Ow.
Oh yeah, hang on. I just remember I need to get rid of one of these chests on the pot. We already used that dose of green potion.
Alrighty. So we have back at base. We have Twig, Nataru, Adam, and Asplin for the moment. We'll start with you.
I assume you Pura got done with my fucking prosthesis, right?
Excuse me. Yes.
After I freaked out about a freaky dinosaur man that took over Adam's body. He forgot that in the fucking thing. He forgot the breakdown.
You want to know why? Because I forgot I hadn't written the damn recap and had to do it 15 minutes before session.
To be fair, last session was 50% improv on this guy's
It
part.
really was.
That's
So.
fair. Yeah, no, for those of you who didn't watch the last episode, what are you doing? Go watch the last episode. But also, Aspen had a bit of a breakdown.
Because Adam was possessed by some sort of memory, it seemed.
Possessed is a strong word.
What's the blue?
What's you change? Oh, I'm sorry.
He was possessed, that is the word.
All right.
Yeah.
So as we go back to what is now the four of you, what are you doing?
Oh, we gotta go look for our teammate.
Well, in my opinion. Excuse me. Tell Tora first.
Zipping.
Come on, come along. We have a job to do.
Oh my god, guys.
She can
You
find
don't
out
tell
later.
the sister.
The sister. No, the sister is corrupted somewhere. She ran off.
Okay, then I'm.
And also,
I'm
this little
Excuse me.
shit stole my mask.
No,
No,
we're going mask.
Just
We're
to
going mask on that.
clarify, she's
Necro,
Tora
you're not here to. At this point, you stole it. All right, Aspen, let's go get the thief.
I'm gonna go to
Taru
Nataru
is gonna
first.
inform Tora.
Tora's asleep.
Taru is. Oh, well, she's gonna quickly wake her.
Oh my.
But in,
I would like you to
way
roll a
that
deafness
can-
check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh, you're gonna get punched. You're gonna get punched.
Probably.
There's one thing to avoid.
That's a 3.
Okay,
Oh,
you
you're right,
narrowly
punch.
dodge the back fist as she just flails. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, sorry.
You were wrong, Nags. I am the one who punches.
All right, Heisenberg, have your scene.
Murphy.
Anyway, Tora, who? Taru is gonna look at Tora and be
Who,
like,
Taru?
"Your sister's missing." Shut up.
Let her speak, please.
Your sister's missing.
I don't-
Zayla.
Have a sister.
Fuck.
See?
You're right. Okay. Take that back. Zayla's
Coming
missing.
with.
Missing?
Yeah,
What do you mean missing?
she's gone.
And you can see that she's not quite putting it together. Heavy sleeper.
Mm.
Midna kind of just floats over and puts a hand on her head and just pushes her back down to the bed.
Yep, she's not coming along.
I'm gonna assume
Alright.
Zeke's probably gonna be over here with Gidget. For now.
She has been in a freaky. She's been a freaky Zonai Chew for how long? She probably needs to sleep.
Yeah. All right. Then we're just gonna go.
Like
Come on, Twig.
Original
Alright.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
I got
player
rid of
agency.
Wig.
Excuse me.
No, that was Taru saying to
I
Twig.
forgot my
"Come
water
on,
bottle.
Twig."
Here's
I got rid of Wig. Hold on.
You want tiny
You
wigs.
you have a propeller. You can fly.
Behold, Doctor, I can fly.
And then God disappeared for a moment.
Oh God, he's back. He's brought the
With my
flask.
run. He's gonna flask.
Damn it.
If you put that down, okay, yeah. Now's my chance to hide it.
It's my cocaine tea.
When I find it, I'll beat you with it. Okay. So everybody's leaving?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I
Do we
mean, I
want to take
guess.
Zelda or somebody with us?
We're going.
That would require a
We're going.
downtime
We're
activity. Okay.
Okay. Heck.
Excuse me. So as you all step out the door, Adam, Nataru, Twig, you all pass through the threshold. Asplin, you rebound off of something. It's almost as if
Oh.
there's something in your way.
That don't
Aw.
sound good.
Shit. What do I see?
Nothing yet. And that's perhaps the most
Oh.
terrifying part.
Oh, I can't even see out the door.
Oh, you can see out the door. But to you, everything outside the door looks monochrome.
What's the 0?
That was
That's a danger mean.
In red, it's vaguely threatening.
the town's danger level.
Yeah, we don't know why. It's something to be scaring the monsters off, so we haven't gone up. I want to leave. I want to go through the door.
You rebound off of some invisible barrier.
I look back and not really grasping.
I assume you just see me trying to get through a door and failing.
Yeah, not really grasping like what's like happening to him. I go like, "Would you like assistance?"
Help. Help.
I
can't
grab
get
his
through the
arms and I
door,
try to
everything's
pull him
black and
through.
white.
Your arm doesn't make it through the threshold.
Ah.
And
Asplin,
Asplin, as you look down, the Triforce of Loss on your hand is just black flames rising from it.
Oh, that's not good.
I see this, right? Or do they see this?
Oh, everyone sees this.
I let go of him immediately.
Oh, you didn't make it through it in the first place.
Wait, what?
Oh, he
Your hand didn't make it through the threshold in the first place.
Oh no.
Well,
Does that
suck, I guess.
Does that mean we can't go back in?
The flame spreads up your shoulder, across your body, enveloping you, and for a moment, you resemble your terrible fate form. And you hear a whisper. Broken little thing. And with that, Asplin winks out of existence.
You really just did me like the Popeyes biscuits, man.
Well,
You just fucking just. That's what you did to me.
Why is that so funny?
I was gonna sit
I've been
there
muted
looking
this
at
entire time.
God damn
looking
it.
at like the door at which like he could not pass. Blink a few
Can you
times.
go back in the door now?
Haru is gonna kind of rush to where Asplin was. Not kind of, she is.
Through the door?
Yeah.
Okay, you make it in.
Oh my god.
Yep, I'm gone. Bye, babies. I miss you.
Mwah.
I'm gonna look through the door for a few seconds and say, one thing at a time. I'm gonna go look for Zayla. This
Should we
hasn't.
alert Princess
What's the
Zelda what
problem,
just
though?
happened?
What's the problem here? We just had to eat it. It's fine.
I love Twix so much.
Characters.
I'm going to be like sit there for a few seconds, and I'm going to continue to go look for Zayla.
Yeah. I will go back in to the library real quick and alert Princess Zelda what just happened. And say, like, I need to go look for Zayla.
Like, go with
Because I'm
Mom.
going to help Adam.
Okay.
Oh my
So as you walk into the study, you see Zelda is over a book.
Is she not moving?
Oh, we're in
Zelda.
stasis.
Breathing?
We're in
I don't like
stasis.
Alright,
Time
the
has-
You look to your
Stop.
left, and Lana is mid-stretch.
Princess! Holy fuck!
Princess, holy fuck!
I like this new name. This is now Princess Holy Fuck.
Hoyle fuck.
Stop.
Nice to meet you again,
Don't
Princess
Nobody
Holy
wants to see
Fuck.
that.
Alright. Ataru's gonna blink.
Hey, Mom, I think Princess Holy Fuck is stuck.
Princess Holy stuck.
Oh, there's the
ding dong.
bells.
I hate it so much. Okay. Nataru is gonna say, Twig, we need to go find Adam now.
I don't know where Adam is. I just met Princess Holy Fuck.
Oh my god.
I think that's gonna stick.
As you get to Navi, Link, and Ren, Ren has a spear in her hand and she's mid-thrust as Link is parrying with his shield.
I turn
everybody's just
to
frozen.
I turn to Dark Taru and I say I greeted them. They did not answer.
Neither did Zelda.
I look around and then I say, chronal displacement is a funny thing. That could only chronal displacement is a funny thing. This that could be the only explanation of what's going on here.
I heard something else, and we are not going to say it.
Proceed.
Itaru just blinks. Because she's confused. And that's making her angry.
There's good news and bad news to comprehend the situation. The bad news is that we are on our own here. The good news, if Zayla is in the same situation as our friends here, as a gesture to Ren and Link and Navi, she is currently stationary, which means it is in our advantage to find her.
This is true.
Shall we proceed? As I want to go, I want to look around to see if there was any like clues or like tracks of where Zayla was.
Roll me insight.
I will help.
Okay, both of you roll insight.
That's exactly a 10. That's a nat fail.
No?
What?
Is it?
No, that's
Exactly a 10.
What's your insight?
That's a special success if that's your insight.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
special success, yeah.
That's the
I
check equivalent of a crit.
5.
So, Asplin, you see the impression where Zayla was.
You mean Adam?
Not Asplin, Adam. Sorry. God,
Yep.
the ad names.
A-names, am I right?
Yeah. Adam, you see the impression of where Zayla was sitting. Nataru, you're able to see some tracks kind of leading back and forth, doubling back on each other as if Zayla was pacing. You're able to follow these, Adam, down to the south.
Down, and over. Sorry.
I kneel down.
I
and
still go
then
work
I,
going down swinging.
I kneel down and then I look at like and observe the tracks of like of her pacing and then finally going down and I go like, something scared her to the point where she had to travel back toward the direction of. And where does this direction go? I'm not familiar with the maps yet.
Back to the town.
Okay,
Outside of the
word.
town, where does it go?
I follow the trail.
Yeah, you're gonna
And I
follow
tried to
trail,
keep
find
I keep trying to track where the footprints or the impressions go.
Can I ask one more question about the footprints?
Mm.
How far apart are they spaced? Was she running? Was she walking?
out. Good question. Holy fuck.
That is a good
What?
question.
Oh,
Necro, was Zayla walking or running?
I was
Brisk
watching too
pace.
many places.
Brisk pace, okay.
So not
Jog,
running,
if
but
you
not
will.
walking.
So she was hurrying.
I don't like the thing is I watch too many police procedurals, so like that's
No, I love forensics, honestly. That's new angles.
well, good thing for you. My cousin is super into that.
Oh yeah, crime scene bros.
I'm sorry, but I'm just
So-
picturing Twig yanking out like a pipe and like an
A big ass magnifying glass,
nowhere.
just like
Little
heavier than
bubble
I am.
pipe with the little bubbles coming up, like
I didn't
Good,
picture
so
Sherlock Holmes.
shoo.
I didn't
I
picture
think-
Sherlock Holmes. I pictured Twig would pull out a fedora and a trench coat.
You said mother. I said mother. I said
and
mother.
Twigs in
you
a
said
trench
mother.
coat.
Yeah, exactly what they just posted.
We
Priceless
get my
story.
hands on fire.
Not anymore.
Oh God,
So
Twig
put it in-
putting.
The professor and his other have been kidnapped. 2, that someone has kidnapped them. 3, that my hand is on fire.
Oh my god.
Very niche
Okay.
All right, so we now know Twig is Cluzo.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
It was hell down there.
Continue, please. God damn it.
I try to keep following the tracks. This time, I'm not looking for like I guess impressions in like the dirt or like grass, because using the fact that time has stopped, I want to see if anything has been like moved out of place recently.
The wind is blowing here, whereas like the falling leaves around the house were frozen. So you're seeing the wind rustle through the brush. There's birds chirping. There's
Out here?
Yeah. There's also telltale monster growls making their way through here and there, you know. The usual Dark World shit.
I
So
look.
if we go back in the house, is that unfrozen too? Can
No.
we help Princess Holyfuck? Damn it.
Oh my god.
Continue, please.
It's just around the structure that this phenomenon is happening.
And very close to it. The structure, to be clear, like it's very like centralized to the structure.
Yes.
Good work.
Curious.
Curious,
Let's see.
curious.
It's Ganon's mask, right?
Yeah. I
Oh my
fucking.
God.
Oh man. All
Oh,
right.
hey.
It
Here we are.
All right. I will swap
Okay.
my.
So I didn't go to sleep until like 10 o'clock in the morning.
We
lied
figured
to
you were
it.
passed out.
We knew it.
We figured you were
set-
passed out.
I set 5 alarms. I slept through every single one of them.
I feel that, man.
Well, hey,
God.
we only started like 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago,
Something
so.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a quick recap. And
Sweet.
you're back up to
So
speed.
they all went out to look for Zayla. Notaro attempted to tell Tora what was going on. Almost got decked for her effort because Tora swings in her sleep. And as Asplin attempted to leave the forge house, there was a bit of a,
Bing bong.
and he was unable to
Bing
make it through the
bong.
threshold. And then he winked out of existence. Everything at the forge house is now frozen in time.
Take it or
Change
Taco
my
Bell.
name back.
You did not just
Um,
say that, Amanda.
They followed Zayla's tracks away, and now they're standing in front of the house. Not much has happened. Twig is now
Am
Inspector
I-
Clouseau.
Am I retroactively there, or is it?
Yeah, we'll say you followed him out.
Oh my god! I woke up and looked at my phone and saw 5.
Okay,
I'm just
and then
glad
I
you
can
managed to make it.
undo the nickname here.
Yeah, fix my shit.
Uh-huh.
Honestly,
That way the
Yadi, I thought
cameras-
something was terribly wrong by your
There we go.
tone of voice earlier when you came in. I was like, is
I was like,
somebody
is
dying?
this man okay? Okay.
No.
Anyways,
I was wondering if
so,
somebody died.
That was
continue. We only got 3
disappointed
more
in
hours,
himself.
y'all. Continue. There
I
you go.
look
I'm with you.
around, and then I sort of like cock my head and I go like, I believe this is what everybody that is accustomed to mannerisms would call a hunch. I want to go toward Ganon's the graveyard where Ganon's buried.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Amanda, do you have any objections to me doing something with your character real quick?
Oh boy.
Have at it.
You look over and you see Twig is playing hopscotch, and you notice that she's playing hopscotch in footprints.
It's funny.
Footprints that are leading this way.
damn it,
One,
Twig.
two.
Wait, which way? Which way are they
Taco
leading?
Bell.
This way.
This way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Come on,
Yeah, dude.
Twig. Sit on the shoulder. You're the best.
Oh, son of a. Oh,
Following the footprints.
Vicky,
Well,
clever bitch.
Now this is stone, so there are no footprints.
Okay, so Gibeon.
They're following Zayla's tracks.
What happened? So I was still waking up.
No, you're good.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
So like, 2 sentence. What do people do again?
So this portion of the party is trying to track down Zayla. Asplin tried, but ended up winking out of existence. And
I got bing bonged out of existence.
and everything around the house locally is in some sort of stasis.
So it's currently inaccessible.
You can still go in.
We just can't interact.
Everyone's
with anybody.
You
frozen.
can't talk to anybody. Everybody's frozen in time, effectively.
Oh.
So that's a
Okay.
little recap for you there. And the
Yeah,
latest
and
development
currently-
is that the tracks lead this way and end
Okay.
when the pavement begins.
Okay.
Go this way and see if there are any tracks headed this way, or like I guess I'm keeping at like a slow pace while looking for like footprints on the dirt
Cautious
or
movement then.
pavement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So then I'll treat that as sort of like passive perception would be in fifth edition. There's no indications of anything around you right now.
Right.
Still
This
don't see
way.
anything.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's
Mhm.
go. Let's go north.
Still don't see anything.
Let's see.
Is there anything up here?
Well, you're moving much faster than him, so you'll have to make an insight check.
I was running, so
Yeah, that's fine.
she's concerned that nope.
It tracks.
Ha!
You saw a squirrel. He was doing like this.
Yeah.
Uh,
I hate you
Going
so
this way.
much.
still nothing at him.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a gander out over this river.
Nothing has changed on this side of the water.
It sounds ominous.
Adam, if you find something, I will stop you.
Can I smell her?
Can Korok
Can
smell?
twigs
That's
smell
a good.
anything?
no!
Oh, you know what? Okay, let's see. Okay,
You just leave, start going.
he politely declines.
He's gonna appear, kind of put his arm on your shoulder, and be like, "You know, I really don't appreciate being dragged through a dank, dark cave."
I look at him and I go like, unhelpful.
Yeah. And he disappears.
Taru is gonna ask Zeke if he wants her to go in the water and jump out the other side.
I will warn you that that's really high.
Never mind then.
Yeah, there's a reason we haven't been over here yet.
Yeah, no, you can tell how high it is based on how far this goes down.
Oh yeah.
That
Still
looks
nothing
about
at him.
like
Yep.
2 times the height of the tree that's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd
I
have
was gonna
to.
say, can Zeke throw her?
You'd have to get
But
some
that's a
super
bad
dolphin
idea.
powers to.
And let's also hope that
echo the-
let's
yeah,
also hope
exactly.
the water isn't in stasis, because that's like a
Yeah, no,
Well,
it's
it's
localized
meant to
around the
be-
house. Everything outside of the house is fine.
okay.
If I had supernatural might, I might be able to throw you over, but you wouldn't be able to get back.
Yeah.
You have grasping tresses, sir.
Wait, Twig has a propeller.
Yes, true.
What you need me to look for?
Hang on.
Footprints, anything relating to Zayla.
Zeke, how long is your hair?
Yes.
Not that long.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's crossing this grab. Grasping tresses is not going to help you.
It does. It can't stretch out. It's just as long as it is.
Oh, for
Rapunzel.
some
not-
reason I thought it could.
He's not
It's
mid enough.
Rapunzel.
Still nothing, Adam.
I'm going to basically like I'm not looking for anything at this point, so but I'm gonna make my way back over.
Okay.
Up here.
All right.
I'm gonna hit this peg with my hammer,
And I'm going to.
You flatten it.
and I'm gonna cut these bushes down.
20 rupees.
Cool. $20.
You found
Wait,
some
hold it.
footprints up here leading north.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Well, you guys are over there. I need to come over and tell you.
You could just yell.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, you can yell that you couldn't find anything.
anyways.
Yeah, you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
God damn it. Alrighty. Me.
god, the zoom.
That's a very big ass one.
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Big
it's
ass
dirt.
one out here.
It's
There's
dirt
also
now.
2
So
atoms. Why are there 2 atoms?
Oh,
because we are preparing to atomize.
Twig, you're on here twice.
Meaning the singularity.
Where's
Yeah.
the other
Oh
On
yeah,
the
one?
right
you're all the way
side.
over here.
I'm on the right side.
Well, that's because we didn't move her last time. So just
Yeah.
you can just delete that one. That's fine.
All right, still following footprints. Where are they?
Hard to tell. Roll me insight.
Okay. That is a fail. 13.
Yeah. There's been a lot of tracks through here, so it's become impossible to distinguish whose is whose and how fresh they are.
I'll roll
May I roll?
insight.
Well, all 3 of us probably should then.
I rolled a 2.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah, best you can tell, there's a lot of traffic that has gone this way. So
And
so much so that you've all worn a
I-
path this way. So nothing
Oh.
else is really apparent to anybody.
Many small footprints make one big footprint. I'm gonna see if there's any off the beaten path. I'm gonna walk kind of like this along this path and see if there are any little tiny footprints that go off the beaten path.
Alrighty, I'll have you do another insight roll.
Oh my god, I rolled another 2.
You notice there's some footprints that cut this way.
So she didn't go to the graveyard. Maybe
Guys,
she went to Death Mountain.
It follows Zeke.
didn't go this way.
I was looking at my sheet and I tabbed back over and I just see Zeke going. "Ooh, doo, 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 doo."
And doop down the path.
Doopa doopa.
Can I tell which way they go from here?
Go and roll me insight again.
Another insight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, a 4. These
Hey,
I'm
this
killing
way.
it right now.
I'll take it.
I would assume
The
up
one
this
path
way.
is up, yeah. Does it track? Do the footsteps follow the path?
Oh
in a way?
no. I'm gonna go here and see if I see any footprints here.
You do.
Oh boy.
Wait. I can point up above that and see if there's anything inside. You want me to do that?
Is Twig gonna canary?
I canary, I don't give a shit. Let's go.
Alright.
Nothing like a good closet play.
What?
I didn't even understand what you just
A
said.
good closet play.
Well, until we meet again in the case of Zelda.
We're gonna have to sit down and have a movie night at some point.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm gonna
Twig,
have
go
my
ahead.
lantern preemptively on my hip and lit.
Okay. How many vials of oil do you have left?
I have 0, but I just used the one that
Okay.
Tara gave me last session to refill
Because
it.
every vial of oil will last you about 4 hours. So
Okay.
we will handle that later. All right, Twig. So are you entering the cave?
On my propeller, I float above this bullshit and I go in.
Right. It's
The
dark.
Tara's
I
have to
just say
follow Twig.
Princess Holy Fuck.
I will also go in.
All right. It's dark, but
But wait, I'm the
Well, I have the
Hold on.
lantern on my head.
yeah. I was trying to
I
narrate to
am-
Twig.
Okay.
It's dark, but you don't see anything threatening in there.
What if I keep going in?
Well, that
Like
brings
check
us
out,
to
like-
our next scene. In the time that it took you to get here, here is what happened.
Oh boy. What is
What?
what the
What the
fuck?
What the
what?
fuck?
Zayla, I would like you to put your token here. Whilst
Where are
I...
we coming in?
You're not.
Dead.
You're waiting.
The fuck?
You're voting.
So,
Wait, in.
the air crackles above you with static. lightning flashing, lighting up the landscape. There's a cascade of boulders raining down from the summit of this mountain. And
Oh, this is Death Mountain.
Yes.
standing with his back to you is Guard Captain Hoyle, observing
boy.
the path forward.
Okay, so Zayla is going to be looking at him from around the corner of the entrance here. And she kind of pops back around, takes a deep breath to steady herself. You can do this. And she is going to carefully just walk directly toward him, making sure that she's clearly not trying to sneak up on him, just strolling up.
Has she met Hoyle yet?
Once.
Yes, I think so.
Like with
That one
with-
time
As you near him, without looking at you, he holds out a hand behind him, palm facing you.
She stops.
I would not go further if I were you. This is a very dangerous place.
She kind of takes in her surroundings. I'm assuming it's basically rolling storm clouds around the peak. Yeah, I noticed.
Pauses for a moment. Oh, sorry, you weren't done.
No, you're fine.
And just sort of looks over his shoulder. And as he turns around and faces you, not who I was expecting. What brings you all this way, little Twily? And alone, no less.
I was looking for you.
For me,
She just nod.
I admit I am
She's-
curious.
She's making sure to keep her eyes downcast away from him. And she gives him a respectful bow. And she says, Mr. Hoyle, I request humbly to accompany you on your journey through Death Mountain. I promise that I won't slow you down. I won't get in the way.
I fear what I seek is beyond your ability to survive.
Please, sir, I'm far more capable than I may seem.
He steps forward. And with his hands sort of clasped behind his back, he gazes upwards. What is it that you seek? What is it that you think you will find here?
I've already found it. Sir, I would, if you'd indulge me.
I will not.
like-
You will not go any further. My objective is mine and mine alone.
I understand that. And I know there's nothing I could do to stop you, and there's nothing I could do to wrestle it from you, so to speak. I'm not here to get in your way. I just want to talk to you. That's it.
Ooh, okay. He gets a thoughtful look, and I suppose I can tarry here a little longer.
Well, I understand that your time is valuable to you, so I thought that we could compromise. But it's entirely up to you, obviously.
Whatever it is you wish to know, speak.
What do you hope to gain from hurting so many people?
You mistake means for ends. I do not hope to gain from suffering. Suffering is a currency this world has long spent without care. I merely ensure that each rupee is spent wisely. Would you let rot fester in a wound simply because cutting it away hurts? No, little one. Pain is an instrument, a scalpel in a surgeon's hand. And if I must wield it to carve a better world, then so be it.
I think I understand that. Things aren't very gentle in the Twilight world, so I know that sometimes you have to do what you have to do.
So you understand.
Do you have any regrets for the things you've done?
Regret is a luxury for those uncertain of their path. I do not act blindly. Every deed, every sacrifice I have weighed, measured, considered. Do you understand what that means? I know precisely what I have done. I know precisely what it has cost. And I would do it all again.
What made you want to become a part of the Royal Army?
Want is a peculiar word. It implies longing, desire, a choice. No, I did not want to serve, but I saw a kingdom drowning in its own corruption, in its own weakness, and I stepped forward. Do you know what it means to be the steady hand upon the reins, little one? To look upon the chaos and know that only you have the will to still it. This is what drew me to my duty. Not yearning, not ambition, but necessity. Someone must do what is required, and so I did.
What about family? Did you leave any behind? Is there anyone missing you?
He kind of tilts his head. You were getting lucky today. I had a mother, a father, a sister once. They are gone now. Whether by time, by war, or by the turning of the world's great wheel, it hardly matters. The past is past, and the dead belong to it. Do not waste time mourning the inevitable. But in a way, child, we are all kin in suffering. And if you insist upon knowing my legacy, look around. The world itself is my family. It is my charge, and so I will see it set right.
So, there wasn't anything you wanted to do before this then? Was this something you always knew you had to do, or was it something you discovered over time?
God damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay.
Hoyle's in a In a gracious mood today.
Apparently, Zayla's growing on him. He kind of shakes his head. Perhaps in another life I might have been a scholar, or a builder, a man of quiet contemplation rather than action, but the world does not shape itself to our desires. It demands, and we become what it requires of us. A foolish question. The past is a tomb. Do not waste your breath speaking to the dead.
We can learn from it. Like the book I gave you. Have you managed to read it?
Yes, I found it quaint. Child's tale of courage, of virtue rewarded, a world where heroism is met with triumph, where righteousness is not only right, but fated to prevail. How very Hylian. You gave me a dream bound in ink, little one. A myth inspired and whispered by those too frightened to wake. And yet, here you stand, in the ruins of a world that did not listen to its own stories. Tell me, did you give me this book hoping I would believe in its fictions? Were you hoping that, perhaps, I might remind you why they are false?
Her eyes just downcast to the ground. She kind of fidgets a little bit. I don't know what I was hoping for. Well, that's all we have nowadays, is just hope to cling on to.
Hope is a powerful thing. More powerful, I would say, than fear or grief. With hope comes strength. A certain kind of strength. Blind strength sometimes, but strength nonetheless.
You consider trying to cater to that instead of violence?
If you only knew the lengths to which I have gone. Did not arrive at this solution because it was my first course of action. I arrived here because I had exhausted every other option I had.
Well, if I asked you to stop hurting people, what would you say?
Fucking.
Here comes another roll.
You see him kind of exhale, not quite a laugh, not quite a sigh. Then I would ask you a question in return, little one. Would you ask the storm to halt its thunder? The tide to still its waves? Would you plead with the flame not to burn? This world does not need my kindness. It does not need my mercy. It needs correction. And correction is never gentle. So no, little one, regrettably, I cannot stop. If you would stand in my way, then I will correct you too.
She sighs.
And he sort of turns on his heel and walks towards the cascading boulders.
About face.
As he walks away, Zayla reaches into her bag and takes out the mask.
Oh my god.
She looks at it for a moment and she says, I have to do what I have to do as well. And she puts it on.
All right. That's the roll
Pull
I
out
was
my
waiting
item
for.
cards and send that to you.
So as he's beginning to make his way through. As you put the mask on, you grow one size category. Boulder cascades down, and as it's about to hit him, he just backhands it and it explodes. The shards sort of raining down.
I take the mask back off, shrink back down, literally and figuratively. Just look at it for a moment. So stupid. Put it back in my bag, and I turn around to leave.
And as Hoyle makes his way up, it is at this point that you come face to face with your party members just now arriving out of the cave mouth. So for the purposes of this map, you will be considered to be in this particular area. We're going to be using the node system. Should you choose to proceed, you can always turn back. But now that Hoyle is no longer in sight...
Zayla just freezes.
Is it still dark?
You're out of the cave now. But it's still the Dark
Oh.
World, yeah.
Oh no, I meant like, is it still dark in here?
Well, you're out of the cave now, so no. So, you run into Zayla on her way back into the cave.
Her eyes just kind of flick between you
Look at
all.
her, say, a lot of individuals were wondering about your presence. And I do believe you owe an explanation as to why you took off on your own with Aspen's mask in tow.
It's at this point you see her start to tear up a little bit. I'm just tired of seeing people I care about die. I thought that if maybe the mask would, I don't know, amplify this power I'm supposed to have. I could... Stupid. She takes out the mask and just hands it over, head down. I'm sorry.
At this point, I essentially, out of the blue, I sort of... No, there's no better way of saying it. I slapped the mask out of Zayla's hands. That you would rely on a power that you do not understand?
I was stupid. I'm sorry.
You are talking to the individual that does not know anything about the power that they have, nor do they understand it. Every day, I question the danger I can bring, and you do so brazenly. Did you not once stop to consider that the emotion of worry would be in your teammates and party members?
I thought this was more important. I'd rather worry you and you be safe than do nothing.
And we
and
would
watch
be
you die.
without one more party member.
Zeke's gonna walk up and put his oversized hand on her tiny shoulder.
When you say that, Adam, she just looks up at you, almost like a look of shock on her face.
How do you think your comrades felt when they did what they did? When they
Go and
struck
pick up the
out?
mask.
Does
that
that not
land
sound
to you,
familiar?
Adam?
I pick it up, and then I go like... Matters can be disclosed later. For now, explain what you were doing with this.
Zayla kind of shrugs your hand off, Zeke. Is that all I am to you, Adam? Just another number in your ranks?
I pocket the masks. I pocket the mask, and I say, thousands of numbers have crossed across my eyes. Do you think I do not understand the meaning of loss after all that time?
And as you say that, Adam, another flashback.
Oh boy.
The graveyard has expanded. Where there were once 2, there are now 10. And then 15. And then 20. And it's gone. And Zayla, as he's speaking and he goes into the flashback, you see his eyes kind of unfocus for a moment and then come back.
I go to one knee for a second. Then I look back at Zayla and stand back up. Loss builds up over time. It changes individuals and objects as it passes over. Just because I have seen thousands pass in front of my eyes does not mean it means any less. So yes, you are a number. A number that I do not wish to lose again.
Your expression softens a little bit.
As I walk over with the mask and I sort of like lean against the wall, like trying to resuscitate or like regain composure after the flashback.
Oil's here.
Saru. Sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, Necro, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You haven't had anything to
Fine.
input in this part.
Taru's gonna step up. And you can tell that she's fighting herself. Because there's, as you know, there's the very angry part of herself, and then there's the very caring, calm, bubbly part. And you can see that second part break through for a little, and she just hugs Zayla. Without a word.
You'll return the embrace. I'm sorry I worried you all.
I had lost you. I'd have to rely on Tora just to get Zarin. You are very important. Don't ever fucking forget that.
And if this is a good point, I would like to make a transition.
Oh yes.
Do it.
God.
We support you.
I have
no
been
matter who you
falling
are.
for 30 minutes!
The fun. No, can we just talk about that fucking cinema, y'all? Y'all should be fucking proud of yourselves.
That was amazing.
You know what Vic is that? Vic just did the meme from I haven't actually seen the movie, but what
Oh,
the
God,
Emperor's
he's
that one,
Emperor's New
yeah,
Groove.
that one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Asplin.
That
I
was
was just-
really good
Oh
scene.
boy,
Sing.
where am I in the clock town?
Well, if it isn't the
Am I
consequences
in
of
the
your own
square
actions.
again, or am I coming out of the clock
Oh,
tower?
well, if it isn't
You
the
are
actions
coming out of the
my
clock tower
actions,
again.
Yeah,
Woo-woo.
of course I am.
If it isn't the consequences of my consequences.
Asplin, I'm gonna need you to not do what Vince did. Don't forget the L.
learn?
Don't forget.
We're not going to talk about that.
All right, no, let's talk about that after session.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Back here again, yay.
Asplin. Immediately, I'm going to have you roll insight real quick.
Of course you are.
Why am I back here?
Let's use the weird galaxy dice. Those have done me well so far.
I shouldn't have said that out loud.
That's my insight's a 15. That's an
Yeah.
11.
You see a flicker of movement up on this platform here. An oddly familiar shape.
The hell did I
It-
just see?
Disappears this way.
He's gonna turn the whole party into versions of Ben drowned.
Where the fuck do I come? Oh yeah, I come out down here.
As you make your way through,
It was blocked off last time. I don't like this.
as you make your way through, you see the figure darting towards the stairs. You realize that this figure is made almost completely of shadow. And it is exactly your height.
Yep, it's time to have a chat. Yep, we're going. Nope. Ain't no way. Get the fuck back here.
It disappears into the stockpot inn.
Yep, in the door.
As you
Before I do-
open the door? What? Go ahead.
Before I do, gun at the fucking ready. I know better than to breach and clear without a weapon drawn.
All right. So as you open the door and step through pointing your weapon, you step out of the clock tower.
It's the mayor's office.
And you hear, was that the mayor's office?
Yeah, it's the
I'm
mayor's
sorry.
office.
Which part is the stockpot in?
in?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I can't see it.
This map is all over the place, so I don't.
Oh, I vaguely remember what the stockpot inn looks like.
By the way, he goes in
I
that
thought
door.
that was
That's
it.
how about that?
It's the building with the bell over it. That's the stockpot inn.
Yeah.
The place.
Oh, so it was on
Oh.
the lower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it seems a little fitting.
I
that it's
see the
mayor's
door
office
now.
Anyway.
Yeah, getting you into that part would be very, very difficult from that door. All right, yeah, no, I see it. Sorry, mayor's house. Then we'll
Yeah,
retcon
okay, I
that.
came back out. I'm going back down there.
Actually,
Actually,
But I'm
yeah,
not going in through the door this time.
yeah.
Fuck you.
There is a wall of darkness blocking your way.
the bomber's hideout.
Hey, what about there?
Continue, see what you find.
Hey, I know this place. I know this yard. Nothing.
Didn't you pop that balloon last time you were here?
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember what happened.
I don't think anything happened. I'm assuming nothing's happening right now, huh?
It doesn't seem so.
This is still blocked off, I bet, right?
Hold on, let me get back to the map.
Hang on,
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say, if you tell me keep going and find out, I'm going to determine a field, baby.
Not if you come back out that tower.
Clock tower with this one. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna check the last locations I checked. No,
You
no
happen
fairies?
upon the fairy fountain. This time looks like a pool of shadow, writhing and roiling instead of bright and sparkly.
Do I have a bottle on me?
You don't have anything on you right now other than your weapon.
Oh shit. Ah shit. Alright, nope. That's a bad idea. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Oh, that's just artifact. Okay. I was
Yeah,
so
it's
concerned.
on
I was
the
like,
wall. I
what the
don't
fuck is that dot?
It's a bomb. Oh,
Nope. 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 Nope.
as okay, go ahead.
No,
if
yeah,
that's where you want to go, that's fine.
Nope. Tell me the scene.
Okay. You see a
DM.
flicker of movement going this way.
Oh, he wants to do his laundry.
Now is it? Hang on. Did it go straight or this way?
With this
Wait,
way.
no, right. Straight's this one. Straight's.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go through there.
Mm-hmm.
Go through there. Oh, the laundry pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we're good. Cafe.
There is
Fair,
a
got the door.
figure waiting by the water, staring into its own reflection. The ripples distort the image, but you swear the reflection is looking at you, not the doppelganger. It turns to you and says, "Isn't it strange, chasing yourself? What do you think? You think you'll like what you catch?"
It's a piss poor impersonation of me. You.
I don't do Asplin. Fucking.
Asplin's just high. Asplin's just gonna stare, kind of blink a couple times. Thought we said we were done. I thought I said enough with the games.
You hear this splintering, cracking sound as the reflection, not the figure standing over the water, but the reflection, the mouth splits into a grin. And it reaches
gross.
toward you.
Oh boy.
And your own hand begins to reach back. And for a moment, your hand is not your own. The fingers are wrong, too long, too many joints. And in a blink, everything is normal again. The doppelganger is already gone.
Asplin is unamused.
Thanks for the nightmares.
Let's go back to Clock Town. Let's see where it leads me now.
Just as you come in through here, you see something disappear through this doorway.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Did he run up the stairs?
It would seem so.
All right, motherfucker.
The doppelganger slips into a dead-end alley, no way out. You have it cornered. When you turn the corner, it's not there. Instead, a crowd of people stand in the alleyway, packed too tightly with their backs facing you, unmoving, silent, watching something. And then as one, they turn to face you, and every single one has your face.
The squad.
Yeah, I'm shooting. No. Nope. No playing games here. I'm shooting that shit.
They shatter like glass. And the pieces fall silently, making no sound, as if they were never there. As you look down, your shadow seems a little longer than before.
What were they looking at in the alleyway?
There's nothing there.
Of course there's not. No.
At first glance.
Oh.
Because as you look at it, you see nothing in the alleyway. As you turn around, you see the end of the alleyway again, not the exit of the alleyway.
It was me. I am the prize to be had.
So do you keep...
I'm going.
There's nowhere to go. You're faced with a wall.
I'm turning around.
As you turn around, you come face to face with yourself again. And just like that, you blink, and everything is normal again.
Oh boy.
Now, when you say normal,
Well,
Normal.
as normal as it can be.
Asplin is gonna reload my gun and keep on my way. Going out the alley, going down the stairs. Where is he this time, this little shit lord?
You'll have to find him, I guess.
Oh, fuck you. I'm going. Wait a minute. Ah, I remember. This is how I get in here. Where the fuck is it?
I'm beginning to realize that this is just Nax's personal dungeon.
Ah, you were gonna lead me to the curiosity shop, you bitch. You. Where are you, you fuck? Going in the back room. Where is he? Hang on, that wasn't there beforehand.
Oh boy.
Cauldron is now bubbling. There's nobody around it.
It look like it's like it has fire or flame or heat.
It's hard to tell. It's about as tall as you are.
Is there anything I can hop up on?
Roll me insight. We'll see.
Time for a nice cauldron of bubbling tea.
That's a 12.
Yeah, there's a nice little stool laying on its side over here next to the other door.
Bubble tea.
I don't like that it's next to the door. I'm gonna look for something else.
There's a box. It's a little bit taller than the stool.
Box will work. I don't trust that shit.
Alrighty.
That stool is next to a door, meaning it could have been blocking a door, and that door is kicked in. Yeah, what's inside the pot?
Okay. So what are you doing with the box? Are you pushing it up to the pot and standing on it? What are you doing?
Pushing it up to the pot and standing on it.
Okay, as you look over, a hand snatches you by the neck and drags you in.
Oh boy.
You should have
And-
took the stool.
Take the money, Tombs.
And I forgot we gotta go this way to do that. You end up coming out of the clock tower.
Of course I do.
I haven't really played a lot of Majora's Mask, but whenever you come out of the clock tower, that's whenever you die, right?
Typically,
reset
whenever
time.
you reset time.
Okay.
I have a theory. Gonna either get me killed or be magical, y'all.
The clock tower basically functions as the gate into Termina from Hyrule.
I'm going
Yeah, that's where you
in.
start, right?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
step into the water.
All right. As you step in and begin sort of wading across, it's about knee depth to you, maybe thigh depth. You make your way across and you make it all the way to the wall without anything happening.
The way back, that's gonna be a problem.
As you turn around, you see your doppelganger blocking the exit.
Gonna stare him down. We gonna do this?
It's holding a sword.
Yep, we're doing this.
Do you ever stop to wonder if you're the copy?
Oh God.
It
Like
turns,
how he has a little bit of Brooklyn in his inflection.
and this time it looks exactly like you. No distortions, no flickers, just Asplin. And it smiles.
Hey, would you like a duplicate of my token?
Sure.
Yeah, fuck it. Here, let me pull out a duplicate. That way we can make this easier for you.
Or if you have a token of the one with the purple hair
Yeah.
or the purple leaves.
I don't. We'll just use a duplicate. Well, it's in there. Right
And he walks towards you with, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Walks towards you with the sword in hand, arms spread. Shall we find out?
there. Ricky wants this fight, doesn't he?
Still walking towards you.
I'm gonna. Can I do an insight check to see if he wants this fight?
Sure.
You want the smoke?
It's going to kill you.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna kneecap him.
Okay.
You want me to roll, right?
Yeah, roll your attack.
That's an 8 plus 5.
13?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll hit. And what you notice as you're aiming your gun, your hand is shaking again. The wrong hand is back with the too many joints and the elongated fingers, and your shot doesn't go exactly where you think it should go. I want you to roll me a d20, please.
Oh boy. 14. That just flopped. That die flopped. I want that to be known.
Your shot lands dead center in its chest. And as it hits your copy, you feel a sting and a burning sensation in your own chest. And as it sinks to its knees and collapses, you look down and you see the hole that you blasted in your own chest. You are near death.
Oh,
Yep.
And as the life drains from you, you black out. And you appear.
I was gonna say, see you next
Got another
campaign
clock
next.
Right now.
Clock tower.
Well, give me a second, because I have
Okay.
to. I have to do a thing.
Oh, am I about to meet my god? By coming out of the clock there, we're gonna find out.
Please place
That's
your
exciting.
token in this circle. You'll have to make a
Oh,
new one.
no. Oh no.
Looks like. Oh, that's like.
Don't you
I
dare.
know where this is. This is a problem.
I hate it. Thank you. It's my. I have bad memories.
Just say you have bad memories or memories.
Stop.
Memories.
Thanks for the memories. Anyways,
One night at my mother.
Meanwhile, on the inside, smoking a cigarette. Yeah, what of it?
what appears
In our
before
universe.
you does not
Oh
have
boy.
one shape. It shifts. Mask to mask, body to body. Sometimes a child, sometimes a titan, sometimes an impossible thing that twists inside out. It smells like hunger. Its voice is many voices overlapping, never settling. First, it appears as a small, laughing child, its face hidden behind a mask that flickers through every mask Majora has ever worn. You called. You begged. You bled. And here I am. Ask your questions, little ruin. I am listening.
Hang on, I gotta pull up the question list I had.
Oh, you had a list. Good shit.
Speaking of that, didn't you say you had a list you could send me of things Zeke might ask? What's his name?
Oh, I
Nick
forgot
has
to do that,
list
didn't
for
I?
you, yeah. You fucking.
I have not been doing well this week.
Let's start with the elephant in the room. You want me to kill 3 gods, so how do you expect me to do that?
Its sighs almost bored. You ask as though they have not already begun to rot. They're split, they're stretched thin, they're weakened by their own arrogance. But what is the real question? Do you wish to kill them, or do you wish to consume them? Suddenly, the mask is in front of your face. You cannot kill them with hands alone, but you, little broken thing, have already proven you have the stomach for it.
Oh,
Are you happy with that? What you just did there?
I'm very happy with my question now. Oh, that answers that question.
As it flows around you, appearing over one shoulder, then the other, then above, and so below.
Just trying to follow it and then just kind of giving up halfway through. What do I get out of it? Besides the obvious answers.
Oh, silly, ruined thing. You ask what you get, but do you ever ask what you lose? Do not give, I take. You know this, you chose me. But if you are hungry, if you are clever, if you are faithful, perhaps you will not be the one on the plate when the feast is over. They are not gods. They are fat. And you, oh little wretch, you are so hungry.
Oh, wow. Ah. This one's gonna pause for a moment. Where's Hylia? You wouldn't just disguise yourself to play with me. Where is she?
For the first time, it doesn't immediately answer. And then it sort of does the Rompopolo head tilt. I wonder, do you want to find her? Or do you want to hide from her? If I told you, little thing, would you run toward her? Or away, knowing what she's done? No matter. You are already there. It doesn't elaborate.
Okay. What did I do to Ganon? What did you do through me to him?
When you say this, its entire form convulses, shifting between Ganondorf's faces, past, present, potential. Some are screaming, some are laughing, one is weeping. You did not eat him, little ruin. You wore him for a moment. Just a sliver, a mask, no different than the one I offered you. Oh, how you liked it, didn't you? Do you wonder if he is still in there? If he is watching? If he is whispering? I wonder too.
I hate how much these Majora has Asplin read like a book, and I don't like it.
And as this sentence ends, there is this tugging sensation. Not physically, but spiritually. And you see this dark border in front of your body as you realize that your terrible fate form is being pulled out of you.
No, this is mine. You keep your hands off of what's mine.
I was just thinking in my head, Asplin's about to go, oh, that's mine, give it back.
As you resist as you fight. That Triforce of Loss bursts into flame, black flame on your hand. As one thing is being pulled, so too is the other. And keeping your grip on both of these is agonizing.
I did this with the Archaea puppet. I'm gonna do it again. He is not taking this from me. He's not taking either. I will drop my gun and put all of my being into keeping this.
The gun clatters to the floor, and I need you to roll me a grit check.
These dice.
Oh,
That's one below my grit.
I am
Okay.
biting my nails right now.
Which of these two things do you value more?
What I value the connection with Majora more.
Then you successfully hold on to that. But your terrible fate form is ripped out of you with a sickening, agonizing pull, leaving behind this hollow, starving void in your soul as you collapse to your knees, stricken. And it leans over your shoulder from behind as the terrible fate form unravels. You are so delicious, little ruin. I cannot wait to taste you again. And just like that, Clocktown is gone. And you wake up in front of the Forge House. And we transition.
Chills.
On that
Incredibly
note,
dull.
we
Would
would.
we like to take a short break?
I was about to say.
Fantastic.
Please.
All right.
I need to grab a little bit of food. I am hungry.
Alrighty.
He's a hungry boy.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Wow.
I need a cold shower after that line. All right.
run to the bathroom.
Yep. Do what you need to do.
I love the emote I used. Ew.
Fuck. Y'all are shitters. I've been trying to ignore the chat. Y'all are shitters.
I made Aspen his own meme.
Oh no. Did
Yay.
you?
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Oh no. What did you do?
Alright.
Who fucking do it? Peen? Really? I didn't even register. I fucking. I hate it. It's like that stupid little fucking thing that Jinxie gave me. The fucking. It's so Oh, I hate everything.
The hell?
I feel grateful that I have a party that's not afraid to do chaotic things and is also not going to be pissed off when the consequences of their actions come to bite them.
I'm going to commit various war crimes.
Yeah,
Various war crimes. Damn it.
because you're playing this game with the understanding that the world will react to your actions.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Here is the
Speaking of
actions
chat.
my actions.
Huh?
You remember how we had that conversation of not filling up the chat with everything and anything?
I don't think they can help it at this point. I'm just ignoring it.
I was trying real hard to pay attention to all that, and my
And
fucking
you see the
Ghost's brain
movement.
kept- Yeah,
Right?
it's so hard to concentrate when there's constantly.
You might just have to
memes being
close
put
the
into
chat.
chat.
I can't because
I
the
do.
cameras depend on it. Yeah.
I do, and when I do, every time a new message happens, it shows a little
Oh,
notification at the top
yeah.
of my Discord.
Mhm,
I've
It still grabs my attention.
mhm.
I've been trying not to fill it with stupid shit.
I'm sorry.
Like I said, at this point, I don't
I'm
think y'all
not.
can handle it. You don't think y'all can help it. That's fine.
I passed that line a long time ago.
It's just this is where we're at right now.
Why is there an actual dickhead in the chat?
That's what we were talking about. Ping.
That's how it sounds.
That wasn't
like
Dragon Quest music. That was Linebeck's theme. I figured Dan would recognize that one.
Wait, isn't that from Spirit?
Really?
No, not Spirit Tracks, but
Yeah, I think it was Spirit Tracks. What?
Okay.
Really?
Thanks, I hate it.
No, you're welcome.
It's also been a long time since I've played any fucking Link. Like,
Yeah.
DS Link.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh.
You can't help yourself,
I
can you?
had to break up the, horror suspense part for a little while there, right? That's, what we're doing.
Something literally reached inside Nags.
And then told him I can't wait to taste
Don't-
you again.
Don't continue that sentence. Do
Thing
not.
is, if
Too
you're
late.
if you were paying attention, you just learned a lot about Majora in that scene. But it's all
Yeah.
implanted seeds.
Well, it's kind of hard to pay attention when I have pings and notifications happening every 0.5 seconds from the
off.
chat.
Hold on,
I
is there a
can't.
way
I don't
to
know
mute
how.
the chat?
You can right click it and hit mute
Yes, you can
channel.
mute the channel.
Yeah.
That doesn't
There
work.
you go.
I tried that, and the notifications were still popping up on the corner of my screen every time a new message happened.
Oh, you have the Windows notifications on then.
No, they were Discord notifications. Whenever you X the chat out, that little chat bubble in the top right of where all the people's cameras are, an in Discord thing shows up saying what somebody said.
It just
I
shows
don't
me
right-click
the
the
Have
number.
that.
I don't have that either.
Yeah, that's
I don't have desktop notifications.
I think that's Windows desktop
do.
notifications because Discord does that by default, and you can right click them and snooze them, or you can right click them and stop them.
Yeah, you can also do it like in your settings for
Yeah.
for Discord itself and for the server.
Yeah, you can manage its notifications per app.
I know what Yadi's talking
Okay.
about.
Yeah.
It
That's-
does
I
this.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay, that's
That's in Discord.
different than what I was thinking.
And when you right
Yeah,
click
the-
the in session chat and hit,
Oh.
mute channel until whenever, it doesn't fix that.
Hmm.
Weird. That's an
I don't know
oversight.
then.
The fact that I should even have to X the chat out to concentrate on the session itself is a problem.
Well, I mean, people are having fun, so like, I don't know. Oh, show
yeah,
new
he-
message
he
previews.
just
There you
figured
go.
it out.
Oh, where's that
Figured
at?
it out.
It's the little.
Oh, the dots.
It's
Yeah,
not a
the
hamburger
hamburger
menu.
icon. Well, almost.
I said
Oh.
not a hamburger menu. It feels like a hamburger menu,
is-
It's
but it's
Daiso.
not.
hamburger is
It's a
lines.
Daiso menu.
It's an ellipsis.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
11-year-old reference.
Oh,
Hamburger.
guns.
Okay,
Oh.
that. I respect Steve
playing
Martin for
Troll?
not copying Peter Sellers, but Peter Sellers was still the superior Cluzo.
Absolutely. We
The
don't-
hamburger thing was not funny.
Well, Steve Martin was
thought it
also
was-
trying to get to the level of perfection, and perfection was only achieved by James Sellers.
Peter Sellers, but yes.
Sellers, yes, yeah.
I thought the hamburger
I have
thing
no
was
idea what you
funny
guys are talking about.
exactly once. The first
Exactly.
time I
Okay,
saw
yeah,
it.
the exactly once, but then
Every
it,
time after that, it was like
they
I
just
skipped past
drew
this
it
scene.
out. Zellers? No, fuck. Phoenix. Now I want you to get into the game with me. The sole purpose of killing you brutally. Shitter.
Make that the dual DM game.
Right? Yeah. Oh, Nags wants in on that one too.
I'll
Next.
help you kill him.
Nags, you want to run a break game with me? You want to do?
Oh, I love to remember a game with you, brother. Sorry, I turned into
Brother.
fucking Hulk Hogan there for a second.
yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
really
yeah.
did. Have fun.
Nobody does it better than the Macho Man, Bill Murray.
One might say that game would be the cream of the crop.
It's the cream of the crop.
Oh, no.
Have you seen the breathing only version of his?
Yes.
Why is that so funny to me? I don't understand.
Because it's
That
so
just
funny.
that hits me right in the funny bone.
Can we talk about
Thank
how
you,
many
Vic. Now that
fucking...
song is stuck in my head.
Can we talk about how many little creamer cups he'd have on his person just for the bit?
Great bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the yeah.
I have
Like
a
how you get at
delicious
restaurants and
corned
stuff like
beef
that.
brisket. I didn't know you could corned beef a brisket, but now I do.
I have or at least I had corn muffins.
I've been corned beef a few times. It's always come across to me as like really salty.
Oh,
At least in the ways that
Shabiki?
I've had it.
That can be.
That's because it's typically a brine meat. That means they're not cleaning on the salt off enough.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Should we
that's
put,
where that's from.
I had to
That
share.
yeah, it's such a good song.
Should we put the owlbear in the chat? So I think is that Kaylee, Sketchy Rose?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Feel free to
Yeah, no,
feel.
you had it
Oh,
right the first time.
So that she can join in and
and
see the
view
actual
what's going
session.
on. Sure, absolutely. There you go. And I am standing by to accept the. Is she logged in on Owlbear? She might have to log in first, and then so that way you're not in as a guest. And it's totally optional. If you want to watch the chaos, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But
if you want to listen in podcast style, that's cool.
yeah,
Yeah. It's worse than Bob's fridge.
I
what?
appreciate it. I'm just kind of playing Baldur's Gate while I'm listening to the
There you
owl.
go. Hey.
I didn't mean to say worse. I'm sorry. I was thinking something else, and I.
Sorry,
I'm
what
really
game?
Not here today.
It sounded like you were playing Bing Bing 3.
Bing,
Yeah,
bing.
she is.
I want the number for the ping ping pie.
Or
Is-
Ball Fondler's
Bing
Gate
Bing
3.
Is Necro back?
Yeah.
All right, we're good. We're good.
I've been back.
Aw, y'all been talking too
much
much.
do
I didn't get to pee.
All right.
Whatever. No, I'm out of time.
Are you smoking cigarettes, Dragon Out? What was that?
No, I'm wheezing. There's
Okay, fine, I'll
difference.
pee.
Back to Death Mountain. You feel a disturbance in the force. Anyways, there is still a cascade of boulders raining down this way, fairly constantly and consistently.
They're falling down where?
These things are massive. Everywhere you see the exclamation marks, that's where they're
Oh,
hitting.
Oh, I gotcha.
Would it be in the realm of possibility for Zeke with his silver gauntlets to try and catch boulders and redirect them rather than just outright smash them like Hoyle did as we walk through like might checks or
It
something?
would not be. It would not be out of the question specifically because you have the silver gauntlets. You do have a choice. You can proceed, or you can go back.
Because I kind of want to see what's up with this over here.
I think we need to go up. Because I want to. I have opinions.
Up is where Hoyle is.
Yeah, and
I know.
Up is also
it
where
bugs me
Cassius
that
is.
his token is still on the map.
Well, he's still on the map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what concerns me.
Up is where Hoyle is.
Up is
We're
where
gonna
Hoyle is.
die.
Up is where Cassius is. Give in to your
I need to
dark
go fight
urges, Intara.
Cassius. What?
Needs to fight him. Needs to
Yeah.
fight him. She was told killing him didn't need to happen. She still want to kill him. And I
Well,
appreciate
she's starting
that.
to melt.
Give in to the dark urge.
She's starting
Oh,
to
yeah.
melt. Pun not intended. But it's gonna take a little more work before she fully tries to reason with him. I'm not quite
Character
sure how to
arc.
do that yet.
Yep. It's okay. We like character arcs here.
Fine, your bro never bothered you anyway.
Wow.
I'm gonna have Zeke start walking because nothing's happening.
All right. So as you move to the next
Let's
area,
stay close
Zeke,
to Zeke.
everybody who enters this area is going to have to make a deafness check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, what the hell?
Oh, God.
My internet just crapped out for a second there.
How dare you?
Now we're
Oh,
good.
You're still here.
Yes.
Well, thank God you're recording and not streaming.
Deafness. Oh boy.
Mhm.
What is the outcome of a bad deafness check? Like we get bonked?
You don't know yet. It hasn't happened
We'll
to you yet.
see. Here's the thing.
I'm voting for a light
Oh,
bump on the head. That's a
God.
9.
That's a 19.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
Oh my God. Twig.
You're getting pancaked.
Okay.
Gosh.
Adam, are you moving with them or are you
Twig.
staying in the safe zone?
Okay.
You do have a choice in the matter.
We do.
How high up is this?
Very.
You are not Iron Man. You can't fly with your hands and feet.
High enough that
Twig.
it's higher than this, and this needs a ladder. So if that tells you anything, the valid routes have been drawn with the lines.
And
Well, I guess we die together, right?
Heck yeah.
All right, I need
Okay.
to roll deafness. That is going to be a 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So-
die.
Successes on this side of the triangle, failures on this side. Organize yourselves.
Success. Wait. Okay. So,
Success on the right, failure on the left.
oh wait.
Okay. So, Zeke, since you passed your deafness check, you can use the silver gauntlets to save one person from the falling boulder. The other one will get hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
save Zayla.
All right.
If
Twig,
gets it,
you get smashed. I'm sorry.
Twiggy pancake.
There's now a twig cake on the ground. You will not respawn until you leave this area. This is going to be considered one encounter.
So, Amanda, you respawn in the clock tower.
Great.
Yeah, Aspen has a
No.
friend now.
What the fuck
Now.
is this place? Is there anyone hiding there in the dark?
You did not just click on that.
Continue. Which way is everybody going? Are you splitting up or are you going?
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Yeah. What's up?
What are we doing right here? Are we getting this chest and heading back, or are we going up, or what's the consensus?
I personally want to go up, specifically because I want to catch up to Hoyle.
Would
I
you
would
know
like to
the
go up
oil's
to-
here?
Zayla
Zayla
was going to
said
tell
so.
you guys
Z-
until we did the scene.
Zayla, no,
Oh.
Zayla said Hoyle's here.
Okay.
No, I backtracked
didn't-
that because Notaro had the thing.
Ah, you backtracked that. Okay.
Would you have told us
I
on
missed- I missed-
Okay, let's see.
But yeah,
I
as,
missed the
as
backtrack,
we're
my
going
bad.
through here, Zayla is going to mention, by the way, Hoyle's probably further up the mountain.
Okay, for solely that, I'm just gonna essentially, Adam's going to just stop talking and then start like going up. So
All right. Everybody pick the direction that you're going.
I'm thinking. I think she would. I think Natara would go with Adam.
Okay. Where would Zeke and Zayla go?
Which direction is Zeke going?
Zeke kind of has to go with everybody else, unless they want to
No,
get
you can
smashed
go
by
with the
boulders.
You don't
Yes,
have
it's
to.
okay.
You have full autonomy, bud. Consequences of their actions.
I have full autonomy, but Zeke wouldn't
Well.
separate, knowing he can stop them.
Okay. That's up to you.
Sure.
All right. Deafness checks again all around. Success on the right, failure on the left.
Yay, I'm gonna die. Oh, maybe
Oh
not.
my.
I got success.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Success on the
Each of
right,
these-
fails on the left.
Yes.
Are you
Okay,
considering
as-
each
as-
of these an area? Like, do I need to repoof myself? Or
No.
am I out
This is
for now?
all
Okay.
a single encounter.
Got it, cool.
So you died on the
I-
first one. All right, so Zeke is the only one that failed.
I failed.
You failed
but
too?
I have
Okay.
a response.
What's your response?
I'm gonna ultra hand the boulder that would have hit me.
Okay. I am going
just
to.
to save you, but not anybody else.
That's purely why I'm going up. I have a means to save myself.
I am going to have you roll a grit check to see if you have the power necessary to do this.
That's an 8.
Zeke, as this boulder hits you, because you have the silver gauntlets, I'm going to give you an edge on your d20 roll. And the lower one is better.
Okay, I rolled a 10 and a 20.
Okay, 10. You suffer an armor crash.
God damn it! I just got this.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, Amanda.
Can't get away from this.
Adam, what was your grit check?
8.
8. Was that a success?
Pass.
Okay, you're able to huck it over the side.
After it hits me.
Touch you.
After it hits you.
All right, so I think that's everybody. All right, next
Yep,
one.
you may move again.
Next one.
Everybody roll deafness.
Oh, thank
yeah,
God.
I was supposed to say necro.
I
You're on
wanna,
top.
I'm scared.
That's a 3.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Oh my
That's-
god!
Oh, good shit.
That's too damn bad.
I don't know how this is happening.
So successes, failures, you two?
I rolled this.
Yes. I rolled a 4.
Okay. Everybody made the deafness check on this one. Zeke, I would like you to roll a might check.
Oh, I dropped it. 11.
11. And that's obviously a success. You are able to catch the boulder over your head. It's heavy, but you can carry it to the next area, and that will be an auto success if you use it for yourself, or an auto success for somebody else if you use it for them to block the boulder.
Fucker. You know Zeke wants to go this way.
You can.
Yeah. We need shinies.
Well, we can all go into the same
I
area
will,
and Zeke could go.
Here's what I'll
Also
do.
greedy.
But it's right there.
If you decide to take the boulder with you, I'll set it in that area. Jesus Christ, that's big. That's what she said.
Oh, okay, so I can put it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have one that is controlled until it gets hit by something. So
It's your son.
It's your son.
so these areas are safe areas where no boulders are falling.
Okay.
All right. Adam, you will roll a deafness check.
Yep. That's a 6. That's another some succeed.
Good shit. Okay. Everybody moving.
I mean, y'all don't have
I'm
to come
staying
with
for
me.
now.
Still
I'm
wants to
staying.
know.
Let's split up, gang.
Oh well.
All
I'm
right.
not searching for clues.
Notaro, what are you doing? Are you staying?
I'm staying.
Okay.
This shit.
Deafness checks for both of you.
3.
Good shit.
Mine's a fail.
Okay. I will have you roll me a d20.
Looks like I used up all my fucking luck. 9. I swear to God, this is another armor crash.
It's another armor crash. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's not. That is wounded. Your maximum hearts total is reduced by 1.
I don't think I have anything I could use to help with that.
You do.
Do I? Oh, well, yeah, I have that, but
Mhm.
I'm not
That's
using
fine.
that.
Okay.
Zeke's a big boy. He can take it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Next moves for everybody.
Staying until they come back.
Adam, deafness check, please.
He's shaking me.
Yay. That's going to be a 19. I'm going to pull the same fucking maneuver.
Okay. Spend the MP, and I'm gonna have you roll a grit check.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. That's going to be a hit going down. All right. So there's that grit check. That is going to be a 4.
Alrighty, you're able to huck it over the side. How much MP do you have left?
I have 8.
Okay.
Left?
Yeah. 8 out of 12.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He is a
Zeke
walking
and
battery.
Zayla, you arrive at a chest. You notice that there used to be a bridge here, but it is obviously out.
Okay.
Too bad we don't
It
have
went
the
out to
hook shot.
lunch.
Alrighty.
Zayla's gonna take a look at the chest, make sure it's not trapped or anything.
Okay. Roll me insight for Zayla, please.
Zayla left. Zeke left.
9 under 12.
Okay, so success then. Alrighty. Where the f did I put that? I need to get better at organizing things.
That's usually the most of the battle. My notes are horrible. Honestly, I'd probably look at your
Remind
stuff
me,
like this.
Nags, which cane did you find in Aghanim's workshop?
That was the cane of Birna. Birna.
Okay, because you have now
Which
found.
Hey, we have the other
King
one.
of Samaria.
Kane!
We have the
I do need to
canes
edit that
now.
card, though.
Cane.
Your standard weapon attack. I mean, medium-sized block next to you. Command the block to defend action. Attacks all creatures. Moves one battlefield area. Dispel. Very interesting.
Yeah, hey,
The feature that I forgot to include is when you dispel a block, it explodes.
yeah.
So-
But hey, Vic.
Yeah.
They found the cane.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty. Moving back. Everybody new moves. Adam, you are safe. Zeke and Zayla.
That is a 17.
That's a fail. Zeke,
Mine
you
is a
succeeded.
3.
All right. You may save one person. That'll be Zayla.
Moving up.
All right. Next moves.
I'm gonna pick up the boulder.
Make it
again.
up the ladder.
Alrighty.
Oh my god. Eh.
So
You know, for someone who just scolded somebody for going off on their own into danger, Adam
sure
seems to
doing
be
a lot of
exactly that.
going off and overthrown into
I kinda
danger.
noticed that.
Yeah, except I don't have a mask on me.
Yeah, you do. You took it.
EXE is operational.
You pocketed
took
it.
from her. You have it.
Yeah, she,
Okay.
yeah, she don't got. He got no idea that I got it.
Okay. So, as you make your way to the next area here,
I'm taking this with me.
taking in boulder. Alrighty. Do you want to just use that to automatically block the boulder for everybody? It will shatter. Or do you want to roll the checks?
Let's roll the checks first. No sense in wasting resource if we don't need to. And we have
That's
two
if
more.
That's
areas
if we have the reaction time too. These are falling boulders.
And you're carrying a very heavy rock. So,
Yeah, he gave you an option: roll the checks or block it.
I mean, that's fair.
I think good either way.
I say block it
think
then.
Zeke's.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which spot we use this in. We'll have to do 2 more rounds of checks, so there's nothing to save it for.
alright. So, because if you decide not to use it now, you will not be able to use it now. That's what I'm saying. So,
Yes.
if you wish to roll the checks, then roll the checks. I should have
gonna
made
use the
areas
boulder.
up here. All right, deafness, everybody.
No, I said I'm going to use the boulder.
Oh, you okay? I'm sorry. All right, you're able to block it. It shatters. Free safe zone for everybody. Go ahead and move again. Adam, you'll be able to make it as far as here.
Do I see him off in the distance?
Not only do you see him.
Oh no.
Come on, I have too many tokens. Standing in this circle, you also see Cassios.
Oh, look at that.
Oh boy. This is either gonna go very well or very badly.
I'm gonna see if I can. Okay, so first, just
You're-
for the.
Very far away.
Yep. Nope. Just a second. Just a second.
I'll have everybody roll their deafness checks while you're doing whatever you're doing. Separate yourself according to success and failure.
Critical success.
Alrighty.
I'm a failure.
Okay, well then.
I
Zeke,
guess
you
I'm
get to
saving
save
Katara.
one person.
Vic DMs.
Okay. Zeke, at this point, you are starting to gas out a little bit. Every time you save somebody from this point on, you will incur 1 level of fatigue. DMs, hold on.
And that's
Thank you,
what,
Zeke.
-1 on rolls?
Gotcha. Yeah, it's -1 on all rolls. And if your fatigue reaches half of your rank, you pass out.
Would Zayla be able to, like, rip
Mana
apart
Crush
a
a
boulder
boulder?
before it hits us with Mana Crush?
1 time for this map, yes.
Okay. Well, shit. We got one more to go
Alright.
then.
Yep.
Are you going to do that now?
Yeah.
Also, okay, you saved Nataro. Okay, so as the boulder comes out, you mana crush it, and you exhaust that power. Adam, what are you doing?
I move as fast as I can, as in like using like all my speed, my I guess actions to like dash as much as I can to.
You'll make it about here.
Got it. Okay.
Now, real quick, I want to confirm something. You said I exhaust that power.
It
How
means
do
you will
mean by
not
that?
be able to use it again until you have left this map.
Oh. Well, in that case, wait, that's not been how we ruled it before, but okay. Because I thought it was
Well, Otherwise, you just be able to infinitely do that, and this puzzle makes no sense, right? I have to introduce
yeah.
some challenge. So.
Oh, you mean just like regarding the puzzle itself?
Yeah, so you won't be able to do
Okay.
this again until you've left this map.
But if I go into, say, a combat area...
Yeah, that counts as a whole new thing. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay.
If combat
That's what I
happens,
wanted
yeah.
to clarify.
I'm counting this as its own encounter, sort of
Okay,
thing.
works for me.
That's my explanation.
Oogie doogie.
Adam, since you got here first. Doopa-doopa-doopa-doo.
Doopa-doopa-doo.
You see Cassio standing in the ring of shrubs as Hoyle approaches. And for the first time, you see Hoyle's hand on his blade.
Looking at Cassius, right?
Looking at Cassius, facing away from
Okay.
you.
Let's see. Okay. I guess are they aware of me? Are they aware of each other? Like, what's happening?
They seem to be focused on each other. Cassius is beginning to speak. Do you do anything in that time, or do you see what happens?
I watch what happens. But
As,
I also don't make any attempt to hide.
okay.
I'm like
As
super-
Zeke, as you reach the top of the ladder, you find the mask of Ganondorf laying in the dirt. And there's a message scrawled in the dirt that says, "I need to know."
Does it look like it was just put there, or has it been
Yes.
there for a while?
Just put there. Fresh.
So I'm guessing...
Very angular writing.
Are we allowed to move up the ladder?
Yeah. But at this point,
I'm gonna-
Cassius is going to speak.
I'm gonna pick the mask up
Mm-hmm.
real quick.
He kind of looks over his shoulder and says, "Wow, brought your little robot sidekick, did you? Out of character, I have to say. Guard
Okay,
Captain
right out of the
Hoyle.
blue.
What are you? There is no Hylian Royal Guard anymore. What exactly are you the captain of?" And Hoyle just takes another step with his hand on his blade. And Cassius whips out an object and goes, Wouldn't do that if I were you, because he's holding what looks to be a mirror.
Oh, no.
Oh
What?
no.
The rest of you are free to move again.
No.
To what point?
About middle here.
As soon as Cassio says like there is no Hylian guard anymore,
Nah.
I guess I want to say, I say this as the rest of the party catches up.
Oh, we're not there yet.
I know, yeah. So like, okay, I'll just start, speaking this piece as I call out to Hoyle. And there is no more No Hansen, is there?
He looks over his shoulder, still with his hand on his sword hilt.
As he looks at me, I drop my lash weapon. And I just to like a sign as I'm not here to fight. And I try to look at Hoyle with a very understanding look. I came here to understand.
And as Hoyle takes his eyes off of Cassios, there's a blink. Something that you would recognize as sort of a modified Ferrari's wind as he teleports from here to here, and you see that same infuriating golden bubble spring up around him. Oh, look, the whole gang's here. Really, Notaro, you shouldn't have. I'm honored. But the concierge is not necessary. See, this little place here is significant. Do you know why? Were you paying
Cassie's
attention?
still talking. And she's just gonna hold up her left hand and show him.
Or what's on her left
Or
hand?
the right hand or whatever. Remember the outline of the Triforce that was happening? Is it still there?
It is. Okay.
She's gonna show him.
And he just kind of gives you that meme mocking. Oh no.
I'm sorry, brother.
So am I, dear. Because we're standing on Spectacle Rock right now, or at least that's what it would be in the light world, which is why I have this. And he looks into the mirror, and you see a shimmer as he disappears.
Fucker.
Oh, now here we are with the Hoyle that didn't get what he wanted.
Oh no.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, no.
I love that for
Notaro is
you
literally
guys.
going to scream in rage.
With a sigh, Hoyle is going to take his hand off of his sword and sort of look heavenward.
Oh, let my hand be strong.
I'm gonna
He's-
maintain the distance that I'm currently.
Oh, he's already turning around and walking towards you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait and see what he does.
He's going to step up next to you, his hand on your opposite shoulder. Just the singular moment of inattention that he needed. And he's going to walk past you.
And I say, you can't get there, can you? Because that's where they are. As I turn around and look at him.
Whom do you speak of? And
The being on the being on the rock. The one that just disappeared. As I look back toward him.
you saw what was on his hand, did you not?
I did not speak of the mark on the hand.
The Triforce of Wisdom. One of the remaining pieces I require. Slipped through my fingers like the smallest grain of sand. And he looks up and he sees Zayla.
He immediately cringes back behind Zeke.
And there's a weight and intensity to his gaze as he sort of just shakes his head.
I didn't lead them here if that's what you're thinking. At least I didn't mean to.
He's going to continue walking.
I'm gonna step forward a little bit and say, I believe there is a difference between one who destroys everything in his path and one who removes obstacles toward a goal.
He pauses and turns over his shoulder. And which of these do you believe me to be?
The latter. And I slowly walk toward him again, no hostile intent. I meant when I said, I want to understand. Ever since that first meeting, when the calamity erupted over our land, I had much to learn about not only this world, but humanity. That, and I step forward a little bit, nobody does things without, I would say, reason, but as I continue to learn about this world, reason was not the right word for the rest of the individuals around me. No. It is, nobody does anything without feeling.
I would like you to roll aura with a major bonus. Plus
Okay.
4 or minus 4.
Damn.
That was fantastic.
Let's see.
That was spot on.
That was a 1.
Jeez.
His face
Damn.
softens and he glances at the rest of you. And after a moment, he just sighs and beckons you over.
Who?
Everybody to
Okay,
join.
All right.
A relationship point with Hoyle.
That's what I was
Maybe.
shooting for.
But Zeke's gonna
Would've done
keep
it
his
in the
hand
wrong
trained on his
way, you
weapon.
thief.
As soon as everybody comes over, I sort of gesture with my hand as in, let me have this.
Atara's just gonna nod.
As he faces all of you, Zeke, you notice for just an instant his eyes flick to your hand and back. You say you wish to understand.
I look at him and then I say, I want to understand if there's anything that I miscomprehended.
So at this point, I'm going to take a short detour here and ask Asplin, would you have been tracking them to Death Mountain
Oh,
thus
yeah.
far? So at this point, you would have caught up with the party. You're just now joining.
Hey, I don't even have to roll.
Well, you're
Well, you
tiny.
have the defend thing that makes it so
Mhm.
I
things
do
can't
have
hit
the
you.
defend, yeah.
Though I do
don't know
believe
if
that
that
works
I don't know if
on...
that would work
objects.
with a rock. That's creatures, not inanimate objects.
So...
Make him roll 5 rolls at once.
Okay.
Asplin, you're looking a little pale. Just so everybody
Uh,
knows.
Yeah, I've gone from oak to birch, y'all.
So Hoyle sort of sighs, and he gets down on one knee and then the other and kind of sits back in sort of the Japanese seiza.
I
Leading.
mimic.
I have seen beyond the veil, past the illusions we take for reality. The gods are not silent, but they do not speak in words. They act, they shape, and they erase. I once believed I followed the will of the light, that my path was righteous. But light is not always truth. It can blind as well as illuminate. And I was blind. The fourth goddess, the guardian goddess, Hyrule, I knew her to be the link to the Triforce of Loss. It would seem the light has many faces, and not all are kind. Hyrule is
There's
not
a slight
what
correction there, Fred.
He's not done.
Oh
But-
no, Aspen is purposefully interrupting.
Okay.
him. The slight correction there. It's not Hylia.
Hyrule is not what I believed her to be. The whispers that guided me were not hers. Majora's hand has been in this from the beginning, pulling strings, planting whispers. But deception alone is not enough to deter me. The truth remains. The world is fractured, unstable, and balance must be restored.
I
Oh
look
my
at
God,
him.
Hoyle just took a hit of some hardcore.
I look at it and I say, "You said you once believed in the light. Believed what you thought was to be true. This meant that there was a better time. And I sort of, with a somber sigh, it took a while to come to the conclusion that I did. And forgive me if I am mistaken. I have traveled with this group for the longest time to try and converse with you again. And then I look at him after a few seconds of silence. You're the last one, aren't you?
Tell me what you believe to be the definition of light, of good. What do those words mean to you, any of you?
Truth.
Neutrality.
Enlightenment.
Notaro pauses. Serenity. Light. Give me peace.
Could you speak up a little? That was very quiet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
couldn't
Light
hear jack
gave me
shit.
peace. Serenity.
His eyes focus on Zeke as he says neutrality. And you see a glimmer of respect. What makes good good? What makes light light?
Perspective.
As his gaze sweeps everybody else.
That's what Zeke was gonna say. Perspective.
Okay.
It is perspective.
Germs.
Just
I was about to say, I was
No,
expecting
no,
Asplin to
James.
say science.
Not being somebody's puppet, or if you are, knowing how to avoid being used.
Is
How do you
autonomy the word you
know?
want?
How do you know that light is light? How do you know that good is good and not just normal? It is the existence of shadow that makes the light brighter by comparison. Is it the existence of evil that defines what good is? The goal of the world should not be for one side to triumph over the other. It should be balance. Balance in all things. Majora does not act without purpose, though its purpose is grotesque. If you would understand, then answer me this. Have any of you set foot in Termina?
Aspen's just gonna Aspen's gonna do the one thing he probably shouldn't do, and he's gonna hold up the back of his hand.
Aspen does a lot of the one thing he shouldn't do.
He's just gonna stare Hoyle down and say, yeah.
Was me all
He
along,
looks at the back of your
nerd.
hand for a good long moment, and then looks at your face. Then tell me, when you looked upon its sky, what was missing?
The sky.
And
The moon.
The moon. Yeah, he's just gonna say the moon.
an absence, hollow and vast, a sky unburdened. And now tell me, what have you noticed about our sky? What has begun to stir again and again, painting the night in red and strengthening the beasts that prowl in the dark?
Oh, you fucker.
Aspen's just gonna stare. No.
Two skies bound together, two fates entwined, the moon of one lost, the moon of another drowning in blood. Majora is not a being of patience. It does not wait for ruin, it pulls, it drags. It twists and stitches what never should be joined. Termina's lost moon and Hyrule's cursed one fused into a single tethered weight. And weight must fall. It is no mere cycle of magic, no simple sorcery. It is a pull, a descent. If nothing is done, our moon will not simply hang lower in the sky. It will fall, not as fire, not as ruin alone, but as a chain, dragging all of Hyrule downward. Down through the twilight, down beyond the veil, down into Termina itself. And when that happens, all the sorrow, all the grief, all the anguish of a world in ruin will become fuel for Majora's feast.
How do you propose we stop this?
He's been trying since the start.
Tell me, have you ever wondered why our world is broken? Why the cycle falters? Why light and shadow will not settle? The world is not as it was meant to be. It was once whole, balanced, and then crime was committed. A wound was struck so deep that even the golden goddesses recoiled. A sin not merely against life, but against the very order of existence itself. One force cannot exist without counterbalance. That is the rule, the law, the unbreakable truth that sustains all things, and yet one was broken. Hylia, the radiant, the ever-merciful, did not simply battle demise. She slew him. She did not banish him, did not seal him, she ended him. And in that moment, she unmade the balance. It was not victory, it was a fracture. A world without its shadow does not shine, it bleeds. The golden goddesses sought to correct the wound, but they could not undo it. Instead, they buried it. They took Hylia, who had acted beyond her station, and they cast her down, sealed her away in Termina, where broken things go to be forgotten, a prison wrapped in a shroud of stillness, and attempted to halt the unraveling of the world. But as you can see, as I have seen, their attempt has failed. The balance has not been restored, the cycle is not mended, the wound festers still. And now Majora pulls the final thread. It would see all things drawn downward, consumed in sorrow, lost in the echoes of a dying world. But there is another way. And he looked at Asplin. He looks at Asplin. You said that you stepped foot in Termina. You bear this triforce of loss it is crafted. Tell me, did you see anyone besides yourself there?
I did not.
Why do you think that is? Why do not the spirits of the afterlife bustle in their markets, have their parades and festivals, tend their shops?
Has it consumed them?
Majora has had nothing to feed on for quite some time. It hungers. And Hyrule is an overstuffed pantry. The world was broken at the moment Hylia struck down demise, but that is where the scales must be set right. That is where the wound must be healed. The true Triforce must be whole. Only then can we undo the moment of imbalance. Only then can we restore what was lost, raise what was cast down, and see the world whole once more. I do not seek ruin. I do not seek chaos. I seek balance. And if the golden goddesses would not see it done, then I shall. Hylia will rise. Demise will rise. The world will be whole again.
And what if the goddesses step in to prevent you?
Don't think even the goddesses can contest a wish granted by the true Triforce. And he begins to rise.
Nataru, with a shaky breath, says that I must stop my brother.
He holds the Triforce of Wisdom. I require it in order to make this wish.
Would you allow one of us to go in your stead if you can't go any longer? She holds up her right hand.
And he gazes at the back of his left hand where the Triforce of Power shines. If the day ever comes where you can prove to me that you are more capable than I will gladly step aside. But until then, I am this world's best. Until I fall, I remain this world's best chance.
We cannot work together.
He sighs. I have lost everything I have held dear. I have sacrificed everything I held close for this world. I betrayed those who called me friend because I had a higher purpose. I felt a higher calling. It's not a matter of will, it was a matter of necessity. I will not become attached to such things again. Such things that would sway my reasoning, cause me to deviate from my course. I cannot afford it. I cannot afford to have anyone standing behind me that I must protect.
Sale's going to step forward. Would you say that Majora is the god of emptiness?
It is hard to say what Majora claims as its domain. It is a being of trickery, it is a being of falsehood, it is a being of loss and lies. It is a being of hunger, of consumption. It is a being of cruelty. It has taken many forms over the millennia, if what I have read is true. Even I do not know the full extent of its motivations. This could be a stepping stone to another purpose, but the sheer weight of what this world stands to lose is unfathomable. All to play this sick game in which we are all pieces.
How about we make a deal then? You don't want to work together, that's fine. But how about we agree to stay out of each other's way then? We're both going to the same goal, it seems.
Just know this. I do not consider you my enemy. But the moment you stand in my way of acquiring a Triforce piece, like you did today, that will change. Do not become an obstacle. Do not wish to kill any more than I have to.
Fair.
The Taro is shaking. She's obviously fighting with herself on what to say before Hoyle goes. Because she wants to say, like, I never meant to stand in your way there. If we had the same goal, I never meant to stand in your way. I just want my family back. I want my brother. And she laughs a little to stop being the stuck up, egotistical shit he's being right now.
In a rare...
I want him back.
Sorry, go ahead.
That was it. I want him back.
In a rare form, or a rare display of sympathy, Hoyle steps up to you and takes one of your hands between his own, looking into your eyes sincerely, and he says, I am sorry, but your brother's fate is sealed. It was sealed the moment he took that piece. I could have forgiven the setup in the Lost Woods, because through that setup I acquired this. As you see, the Triforce.
Oh.
But he has stepped beyond a line that is unforgivable. I hope you have said your goodbyes, because when I see him next, I will send him to Majora myself. And he releases your hand.
I didn't know. And she laughs again, kind of bitterly. If...
I have a quick question for anybody who has them. Where are your pendants of virtue currently?
Mine is in my bag.
Okay.
My backpack.
Okay.
Mine's tucked under my collar.
Okay, so there's no way he can notice it. All right.
Not unless he did a pat down.
I even have one. I think
Excuse me.
the one that I had was the I think it was like might or something.
That's the
And-
one I have.
Courage, wisdom, and power.
Yeah.
Courage was the power.
Yeah,
Well,
you
one of
haven't
them's in
found
storage.
courage yet, so.
One of them's in storage, I think.
I
Um,
have.
No, it
I
has
have
an
the
amulet,
wisdom
never
one
mind.
on me.
Yeah, and I think Zeke has the power one, so. Yeah. Hoyle is going to nod at you.
I'm gonna
All.
stand.
But
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna say, thank you. I understand your motive. I understand everything that you're trying to achieve. But the information that I wanted to confirm frankly leads to me trying to understand what happened in history, not just yours. And your explanation has brought me to a conclusion. A drive like yours, after being withered and deceived for so long, a price must be paid. You said you did not want to leave anything else behind. You do not want anything tying to yourself to anything once you go about your mission. I go up, I walk over, and I look directly at him if he's like looking in front. I look at the back of his head. I believe some would say the last straw was when you slaughtered your family at the order of the let's see. I need to...
If you listen to Hanson.
But at the boss at the order of the Bosphoramus.
Oh no, I hear it.
He sighs.
This is why you empathize with Nataru. And for some reason that I cannot understand, your personal sin that you must atone for.
He looks over his shoulder just briefly before he walks away. This world, I intend to revive, to create. There is no place for me there. There is no place for the monster I've become. And he walks off. And as he passes Asplin, he puts his golden gauntleted hand on your shoulder. And he leans towards you and says, "You are fortunate that that is not one of the pieces I need." And walks off. And he will go down, smashing his way through boulders as he exits stage left.
Wow.
Hey, Adam, where is the mask currently?
Zeke picked it up.
Oh, okay. Zayla's gonna like tug at Zeke and kind of like point at the mask.
You want me to give this back to you after stealing it?
Just so I can give it back. It's my fault.
Oh, he reaches up and pinches the bridge of his nose and hands the mask back over to Zayla.
I walk up to Aspen. I look at him dead in the eye and go like, "And
Thank
where
you,
were
man."
you?"
Termina. What, do you think I was lying when I said that?
You did still the world around you.
You all
Sorry,
notice
what?
the lighter shade of wood that Asplin is right now.
I'm sorry, what?
And I squint at him and I go like, "You look different."
You sound different.
And I take one of his arms and I look at him and like I point toward like the paler skin. You have more explaining to do since you disappeared.
Yeah. Could you put me down? He's just gonna stare at Zayla.
She's gonna approach, head down, mask out an offering.
I already gave her the lecturing that she needed.
Aspen's just gonna hold a hand up to Adam to shush him. Just gonna look at Zayla. Just next time, tell me what you're gonna do with it.
Just ask.
She just nods.
And he's
To be
just gonna
fair,
take it, and then he's going to hug Zayla. Glad
To
you're
be
okay,
fair,
kid.
he did kind of give it to her with like 0 resistance.
Yeah, and he's just gonna be like, I'm glad you're okay, kid.
Is Zayla returning the hug?
She looks shocked for a moment, but then she does.
there's a crack.
Uh-oh.
She will gently move her arms away.
Part of the
Almost
bark that
that.
covers Asplin's arm has fallen away.
What's there now?
Shadow.
Jasplin.
Aspen, what's happening to you?
Aspen just gets. I don't know. That's a problem.
Nataru's gonna draw into the shaky breath and say, "We need to get back to the princess."
You know, as much as I would love to stay here and explore, as I'm sure all of you would love to do, as he kind of just looks around. I agree. I don't know what this is. This scares the hell out of me. Yeah.
Let's go.
Also, there's a lot of rocks. How the hell did you guys make it past all that?
As you say that, a massive shadow blankets you.
I was waiting for
And
it.
I am going to call a short break. We're going to come right back after
Yes,
this.
yes, please. I am going to need a making for this.
Oh, please don't be a boss battle.
BRB.
You going, bird?
No, I'm out of butterscotch. All I have is these fucking cinnamon candies.
What? Cinnamon, that's the worst.
No, you know how like how butterscotch candies have that fucking golden wrapper on them, like the see-through golden ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Werther's wrappers?
No, like it's clear.
Oh,
cellophane,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like yellow in color. Those types of butterscotches. I have the same thing, but they're cinnamon, so the plastic's red now. And they're good. It burns at first, and then it tastes like a pie.
Oh,
Burb, yes, exactly. So funny.
Y'all are making me write
thanks
down
for making me want to cry, Vic.
What?
some.
Wow. That was just like
What's that, Yeti?
shit.
Y'all are making me write down some rough mental notes for Zeke.
Oh?
His
Uh-huh.
Asplin might become threat, kill on sight if turn.
Oh no, worse than that.
Really?
Is Zeke gonna kill Nataru?
Interesting.
What could
No.
Zeke do that worse than kill Asplin?
Kill Nataru?
Well,
Commit
if things
treason,
keep going this way, you
Zoras.
might just find out.
Oh no.
Kill Twig
Interesting.
and over
And,
and over.
Don't you torture Nataru like that.
Yeah, you do that, it's like a piece of my soul is breaking off every single fucking time!
If I eat Twig, what happens?
I will
Buck
kill you.
around and find out. That's what happens.
Yeah, is it like no? Here's the thing, because if I eat Twig, is it like putting a bag of holding inside another bag of holding?
Yes, and then a giant
Care
void
determina?
appears.
Damn.
I actually know that lore. I'm very
That's
proud of myself for
funny
knowing
as
that.
shit. Yeah, I know. That's the
Have you ever heard of the Arrow of Annihilation?
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying
No.
searching for the word, but I couldn't think of it.
Funny
The
story.
Arrow of
in-
Annihilation takes that mechanic and puts it inside a capsule in an arrow.
Oh,
Joke.
no. The
I've got 3 notes for party members so far.
Oh no. Am I one of them?
Surprisingly, no.
Good!
Not yet.
But I like in my actual D&D campaign with a bunch of other people, we have a portable hole. And I keep saying I'll put things in the hole, and then dirty jokes ensue, and we're just like, I'm fucking done. We're just, like, it gets so bad. But I have to
Well,
keep
quit saying
remembering,
put
like,
things in the
where
hole,
the
then.
ammo is. The ammo is in the portable hole. What else do I call it?
So
Please
there's
come
a
up with an interesting
question.
name.
There's a
Storage?
question that still remains unanswered.
Mm.
Why was Cassios here? because if you remember,
Because he
No,
said
we
he
know.
had a dragon to
yeah,
he had a dragon to please.
yep. When
And
he
it's a
left, he said
spectral
he had
rock,
a
and he had the
dragon to
mirror.
impress.
He had a dragon to please, and he said, and when before he left again this time, he said this would be Spectacle Rock and Light World, and then used. You're not even gonna hide this from me. We all know what that is. That's the fucking magic mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So he just went back to the Light World, which still exists, y'all.
Wait, so we need to purify this area to get to him.
Basically, because he can just go between the two right now for free.
But if we purify this area, he can't escape. I don't
Well,
think.
he'll just go to a different area.
Yeah, he'll Ferrori's wind himself out of the location.
No, he has to be able to see the location where he teleports to, I think.
I'm saying he'll go to a different location that we haven't
Look at all
cleansed
of
yet.
yeah, but also look at all of this location he can see.
Fair
Not a
enough.
lot because these walls are tall.
But you can see the massive purple crystal rising above you that is encasing
Yeah.
the tower.
Notice of that too.
Yeah, no, he could in theory Ferrori's wind up there while he's falling Ferrori's wind safely to a different location.
If he had enough mana for it, but I don't know how much mana he has.
It's your brother. I'm fair. If he can do the magic fucking golden bubble, which I'm sure costs a lot, he
Magic
probably has the
Thunder.
mana for it.
You know what would be really funny if we caught him where he can't swim, because he can't swim.
Mm-mm.
With yourself and bring bottled water.
He's a Zora and he can't fucking swim, so we catch him where he can't swim.
Which is
Convince him
which he's smart. He's not gonna let himself be caught there.
So we
I know.
convince him he's drowning.
Yes, we
So
all
if
say you're
there-
drowning.
If there are flightless birds, does that make him a swimless fish?
Yeah.
Yes. Bullshit. I actually don't know how to combat him.
Speaking of flightless
I'm not-
birds,
I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Yeah, incoming. Is everybody back?
I
Yeah.
am.
everybody good?
Persuasion, critical success, you're drowning.
I am also
Yep,
holding a
I've
cuticle
always been
nipper in
here.
my hands.
Yeah, you have these things are amazing, man.
Well,
They're
we're
great.
here,
Stupid
so
fucking
I guess
hangnails.
it's time for the fucking.
It is. Are
The
you
helicopter
ready for what is
helicopters.
about to happen to you?
No.
Oh,
I'm
bird
not.
time. Here we go, bird time.
Alrighty. This massive gust of wind passes over you, strong enough to make all of you flinch. And something settles on the cliff above you.
What is it? I want to perceive it.
I'm waiting for it. Play the K-Pora Gabora music. I'm waiting for it.
What the Oh god, it's an owl.
It's
I
Kipora
know.
Gibora, and I hate him. Thank you
It
very
alights
much.
and folds its wings behind his back.
Do
Oh,
you want to hear everything I said once again?
Exactly.
That reminds me
I
of a
was
time
t-
12 years ago.
All right, Ducky.
Don't shoot him.
A good friend of mine told me that some acquaintances of his were a spot of bother.
Alright, who's your friend?
Since
Oh.
Zilla-
I think one of you knows him, a certain merchant who was dug out of a house under a landslide. Riveting story, I should say.
Would Zayla have knowledge of who this is since she's studied like Hylian history and mythology and shit?
No fucking clue. Zeke is
Really?
the only
This
person
is
who's met
just a
this person.
bird.
Interesting.
Wait, who is?
Oh, you're talking about the owl? Yeah, still no.
Okay.
Would any of us know who he is?
Zeke is darting his eyes back and forth and not saying a damn word.
And he
Holy
sort of
sh-
ruffles his feathers and twists his head. And
Can I roll to take notice of the shifty eye?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
I mean, if you can see through the back of Zeke's head, considering
well, you're
he's
kind of
looking at the
behind him,
owl.
so.
That's their true.
Please do not be a hole. It seems you're here in rather unfortunate circumstances. I've been asked to provide a favor. I've been asked to see you safely back to your... What would you call it? Settlement, town, village, compound, establishment. Where? He's just keeps. Go ahead.
Zayla's face like lights up, and she just runs up. Can I ride on your back?
That's precisely what I was instructed to offer to all of you.
She squeals.
Asplin's gonna look around and then look at Zeke and Adam. I don't know if they're gonna. Are they gonna weigh you down? No offense, but you two are massive.
Ah!
I'm gonna walk over here and just go and just raise my hands up.
Puppies.
Up.
Up.
Ah!
Nataru is gonna help Zayla up and then climb up herself.
And so he's gonna hop down and allow everyone to board who wishes to board.
Help! I'm
Zeke.
trapped underneath this bird.
Zeke is going to elect to stay.
Up.
Okay.
Up.
What?
Wait a minute.
Why?
Huh.
Carry me.
I'm just a dead man lying on the couch. Anyways.
He's not gonna pick me up, is he?
Oh yeah, he
Well, you're
shuffles you onto his back. Ah,
I wanted to like carry me by the
Hang
claw.
on.
oh, you can do that too. Just
Yeah, that,
Hold the
yes.
fuck on.
are you not coming, good sir?
Oh no.
I have business to take care of.
Right. The mere idea of not taking such a gift is preposterous. Absurd.
He's gonna
Crazy.
narrow his eyes and see.
Irrational.
Before,
Nonsensical.
Could you shut up for 5
Outrage.
seconds?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get carried away. A rabbit trail. It's a bit of a
Aspen's just gonna stare
tangent.
at Zeke
Sometimes.
and then just kind of just give him a nod.
Oh boy.
We'll see. We will see you back at home.
Oh god. I am sorry in advance for this. I rolled for it and I go and as like Kapora is like saying off the distant like the several words, I'm gonna go like, you know many words.
Zeke's gonna look at Asplin and just say, probably.
Ah, yes, you might say my vocabulary is extensive, considerable.
You know what? I'm
Comprehensive. Voluminous.
I am going to pluck you
All
alive.
encompassing.
Zayla crawls up like next to his head,
expanded.
and she's like, "Are you a sage?"
I'm gonna cast a bubble of silence around the fucking bird.
Yeah, no. I'm more afraid of what comes in between you and whatever it is you're doing. Honestly, don't die. I'd be very sad to find out you died.
And as the owl starts to flap and lifts off with Asplin in his, Adam in his clutches, the voice, Zeke, you hear the voice kind of trailing off in the distance. Capacious, commodious, indiscriminate,
I'm gonna bite the owl.
prevalent, universal.
I wasn't joking. I'm gonna bite the owl.
Vic, did you
My
look up
challenge was to
synonyms?
make him annoying with no A button for you to accidentally hit. So, all right. So the rest of you will be back at the Forge House, and we're gonna stick with Zeke on Death Mountain for the moment.
God damn it.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is take this lash weapon
Oh Jesus!
and spin a circle to hit all these bushes at once to see if anything happens.
Oh, yeah,
10
I'm dropping
rupees
my-
under each.
Man.
Fantastic.
I was about to say, if he misses one, does the bush try to escape?
They're all mimics. You're good.
Yeah, haha.
Let me
Actually, you know what? Hold
add
on.
that to my sheet then before I forget.
Actually, hold on. Twig, can you roll me a grit check real quick?
Shit, what's my grit? Oh. This my grit. Ooh, just under.
The girls got
Okay. Zeke, you found a twig.
Yeah.
Twig has to instantly poof because I'm going too far away.
But for some reason, she's not. She's with Zeke.
Oh no, you gained a twig. There's multiple.
You have temporarily
What are
gained
you
a twig.
doing here?
I'm just gonna cling onto his braid. Ride like the wind, Rapunzel.
Yeah, well,
God damn
Whatever.
it.
So I'm gonna drop a bomb off of this ledge onto this ledge.
Okay. You're gonna go ahead and destroy this, I am assuming. Bam.
And at this point is when I revealed that the ability I took for my next rank up was supernatural leaping.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nice.
And I'm gonna hop down here
So
Uppity.
basically, Twig is holding on for dear fucking life.
and go in the cave.
Screaming like my palico every time I take a wing drake.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so give me just a moment. Okay.
Can't
so
expect an avid Zelda player to not explore the
Of
secrets.
course not. Of course. So
Secret tunnel.
here's what I'm going to
So sorry, Vince.
do. Nah.
This is my effect.
No, you're
I
fine.
just spread the stupid.
So I.
I already was stupid.
Too late.
Pointing
Now you have
eggs.
more.
Dragon is ascending.
What am I going
Not
to
ascending.
here?
No.
Oh, you're ascending,
That's-
all right.
That's a good song.
You suck next.
I'm crawling back to me.
Zeke.
GM,
He died.
Yes. What am I gonna do for this? Hold on.
don't tell me you put
It's
a
a
thing there and
cavern
didn't
mouth.
have it prepared.
I had several things on the shelf, but I did not slot anything in there.
I am
Oh,
a
look, there
I
we
kanyawi.
wasn't expecting supernatural leaping.
I
Hey,
am
look,
a
there goes
kanyawi.
Nataru.
Toss me in.
Oh, damn it.
Roll her in like
It's a giant
sword
Goron
bomb rolling.
face. Just, hmm?
Hmm.
Can I sense a disturbance in the force with Twig?
Yeah, something is, for lack of a better word, hinky. We're gonna use that word.
Hinky?
Mm-hmm.
Hinky.
Mm-hmm.
Who touched the twig?
The hinky and the pain,
What's-
pain, pain, pain.
What are we going to do
Who
today?
took my twig?
Same thing we do every day.
Try
I
to
don't
take
like
over the
this.
world.
You're gonna have to give me a second, cause
One.
I done fucked up
Damn
here.
it!
Decision.
I was gonna do it,
Got there before you did. You
fucker.
bitch.
Or we could just do it later.
Well, I
No,
just
we're
said we
doing
were
it
gonna
now.
stick with Zeke, so I can't just be
No,
like, oh, we're
I-
gonna stick
I
with you.
was-
No, we're gonna do later.
No, I meant if there was something else that needed to be done, and this is just like a side thing that wasn't ready.
Well, I kind of owe it to y'all as the players.
You're
I am a
doing
player.
it.
I'm good either way.
You don't
I just
gotta
thought we
say
have,
the
like,
matter. It's
30
happening.
minutes left.
Yeah.
Hey, if we go over, we go over. This is on the DM for this.
I still have an effigy to burn too.
Yeah.
That's actually a really, you know what? I'm gonna do that.
Oh no.
Mm.
That works
So
perfectly.
you're gonna go burn that effigy
Oh.
now. Congrats, Zeke.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to delete some shit, but yay.
This
Not marble.
What?
Marble not here. Marble part of different world.
Oh my god! Wow, I never thought I'd see this map again.
Right.
Stargate.
So Zeke,
really-
you and Twig end up in an oddly well constructed room.
Hello, my name is Marbot.
So
Honestly,
Oh,
at
my
this point, I'm
nose.
just
You
waiting
see-
for Valerio to come back.
My name is Valerio, I'm hunting for pirate. Yeah. So I should probably take this off here. You come to a room and you see what appears to be a frame. A circular frame with what looks to be shattered stone laying around it.
And light world music?
Oh no. Oh no.
Do I recognize anything? Materials?
Enough what happened to me.
This is all completely foreign to you, which makes it interesting.
And you said there's a shattered frame of stone that's laying.
The frame itself is whole. It looks like there was supposed to be something set into this circular archway, this frame. But near as you can tell, there's bits of like crumbled rubble around it, as if something had been broken.
Already?
I have a feeling I know what this is, but Zeke
You
would not.
probably do.
Can,
Go on, open it.
can I glue it back together with my
There's not nearly enough material around.
Yeah, it's missing 4 very distinct pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Oh no.
Do I want to know?
Why is my
I
brain
guess-
not
Yes, you
putting this
do.
together right now?
Nope. The viewers at home, put in your
I was
put your
gonna say
answers in the
yes, you
comments.
do, but
What
I
might
can't
it
say
be?
anything.
There you go.
Hold on.
Zeke.
I guess I'm gonna.
Hold on, guys. Let Zeke have the floor.
I guess I'm gonna feel around the frame to see if I can.
There,
God, I don't know.
there is a definite, like, inset, like a slot that goes all the way around the entirety of the frame. That's sort of in the center of the arch, the wall of the arch.
God, what can I even do here? What do I have in my inventory?
I would like to roll inside on bullshit.
I have. Wait a minute.
What you got?
Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. Give me the preview. There we go. I have a cool little spell
Okay.
called Prestidigitonium.
Okay, what you gonna do with it?
Let me read it off. One of the earliest tricks you learned was to animate objects using the mana left behind by another living creature's touch. With this, you can breathe wondrous life into simple tools and children's toys. With some singing or gentle coaxing, you can attempt to make a single object spring into life and perform the function it was originally designed for. An object
Oh my
needs to have been
God!
used within the last 3 months to retain the residual mana required for the spell. And it is an insight check. Would you like me to do so?
Yes.
Oh my god,
you
Twig.
pull this off, Twig.
If they do. I will scream.
No. Hold on.
Gotta get those good dice out.
Wait. Bonus. I think I have a, what, is that a +2?
Don't you have like a really high insight score?
I have a decent insight score. Yeah, it is +2. Okay, cool.
Or -2, whichever one's more favorable.
Oh yeah, there's two.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Would you like me to read the rest? Chosen. Okay, on a success, your chosen object begins to move. The doorknob will rotate and a door click open. A toy soldier will march. Physicians, kid will perform surgery. Blah blah blah. The object will perform long enough to complete a single task. Then the mana is expended.
So this will be altered just ever so slightly. I have to do a thing real quick to adapt to this. So,
Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay.
Wait, that means I was with my bonus. That should have been a unnatural 1. I don't know if that does anything in this.
No. Still cool though.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just flexing on them at that point. So flex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
flex away.
What now, bitches?
So there isn't enough material to complete this. However, you're able to form a sort of facsimile as if you're reading the memory of the mana, the memory of the object.
You know I've been waiting to use this son of a bitch, right? I've been
Give
waiting
the
for an
perfect opportunity.
You see
You really did.
a circular disc set itself into the frame as if rewinding. And then a flicker, a blur, it winks out. And then it starts playing from the beginning. As the Mirror of Twilight activates, begins to swirl, and a hooded figure with long sleeves steps through.
Bastard.
Bitch.
Steps down, turns around and holds his palm up. And with a yank, you see it shatter outwards.
Lovely.
And the image disappears.
We found his back door.
Gross.
The image of the mirror or the image of him? Oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah, never mind.
Oh. Out of character, I know exactly who this is. I'm so mad.
We all do.
You're welcome.
Maybe except for
The
Dan.
only
know,
one who
you know.
might not is Dan. Yeah.
I am oblivious.
We'll tell you
Good.
later.
What do you do from here? You both are able to see this image, both you and Zeke.
I don't know if Twig has any idea who the fuck this guy is.
Oh, you know what she's doing? Hold on. I've got the.
Let's continue
Hold
with
on,
the
I've got
scene.
the-
We're down to 30 minutes. Let's not clog the voice chat with jokes. Zeke, what you doing?
He's just gonna sigh and go, God, just more questions. Questions everywhere. Questions. And he's gonna start walking away.
Alrighty.
Twig is completely confused because she's never used that ability before.
Actually, he's gonna, just out of curiosity, he's
So.
gonna stick his hand through the gate. However
Great.
active or inactive it might be.
Yeah, you're going to be able to touch the wall on the other side. This back wall here.
I'm gonna take my hammer and attempt to destroy the circle.
Okay. Zeke, roll me an... Actually, you know what? Since you have the silver gauntlets, I'm not going to say attack roll. I'm going to say might check. With an edge.
Move away.
Oh no.
Don't want to get caught in the
Just roll a
swing.
double 2.
This thing is decimated. The entire mountain shakes with the force of your blow. The hammer shatters again. You're noticing it's doing that as of late when you land a strike with it. Very, very slowly reforming, but this time it's going to take a little time. Piece by piece by piece. Until after a couple of minutes, it is whole in your hand again.
And now I'm gonna walk away.
Alrighty. Back outside?
Yep.
At this point, would it be fair to assume that you and Twig are making your way back to the Forge House?
Not without making a stop at the place by the forest.
Gotcha. Let's do that then.
God, you have Twig to commentate on that. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
We have a witness.
So, give me a moment, and I'm gonna pull that up.
Two twigs.
Wait, shit.
Unless people would rather me go back to the
No,
forge
you're going,
house.
do it.
You do
and
what you
then
want to
we can-
do. This is your
We
thing.
can do down times, and I'll do this as
No.
like a.
No.
We do downtimes next session.
You're
This
already
first.
here. The effigy is a grotesque construct, taller than a man, woven from blackened roots and sun-bleached bones. The skull of some sort of leviathan, its tusks curving unnaturally inward, is bound to the top, wrapped in withered prayer scrolls, inscribed with a language that predates even the Sheikah's oldest records. This body is draped in a tattered crimson cloth, its fabric shifting in the wind as though it were breathing. Rusted chains hang from its limbs, each one ending in a jagged, broken sword. Offerings from long forgotten zealots who once prayed for deliverance, but received only silence.
Oh, I think I know what that might be, and I'm hesitant to destroy it.
The air is heavy around the effigy, oppressive, like standing beneath the weight of an unseen gaze.
The first thing I'm going to do is sit down in front of it and see if I can try and meditate or pray and connect with whatever this is meant to represent.
Roll me aura.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh, thank God. 7.
Okay. What exactly... Can you describe how you're trying to connect, what you're doing to do this?
I'm going to sit down in front of it, cross-legged, and jam my scythe into the ground beside me and detach the head, wrapping the chain around the handle of the weapon until the blade rests on the ground.
The feeling you get is one of burning malice. This is a kind of rage you've never felt before. It's seething, it's warm, it's permeating, it's intoxicating.
No indication of who or what this might be, just a...
Not that you can tell, no.
Do I get a sense of what the rage is directed towards?
It's indiscriminate.
I'm gonna stand back up, reattach the blade to the length of the weapon, and point it at the effigy.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no. It doesn't
I have
react.
a weird thing I want to try.
Hmm?
Because obviously, Twig sitting here watching all of this.
Okay.
What is this made out of?
So you're seeing blackened roots, sun-bleached bones, withered prayer scrolls, rusted chains, the skull of something sitting on top of this massive construction that's nearly twice as tall as Zeke is.
So it's made of those things. It's
Yes.
not like a material crafted to look like that.
No, it's made
Can I
of those things.
feel-
There's tattered crimson cloth, that sort of thing.
Can I feel anything that Zeke is picking up from it?
This
Not really.
this thing feels like something that your kind would run from, or at least what it represents.
I feel like I should be frightened, but at the same time, my mommy's well brave.
So
I
you,
gotta be brave.
yeah, you have twin feelings. You have the feeling of fear, and you have the feeling of kill it with fire.
That's
Can I
exactly what I'm going to
fight
do.
Oh,
Both
okay.
of those feelings?
I guess with the lantern, or
I just want to do something weird.
okay. What do you want to do?
Well, go
If
ahead.
it-
What does Twig want to do?
I want to go. I want to touch it. And I am going to slowly let Soothing Darkness seep out of my hand as I touch it.
I
if that
need you
does
to make a
anything.
grit check.
Okay. Okay.
Another 3.
Choice.
Look at that. All right, Twig, as you extend this soothing darkness, there's a darkness that reaches back. And it is a warm, blazing grasp that sort of, for just a moment, yanks your consciousness in. You blink, and when you open your eyes, you're on your knees. You have chains around your wrist binding you to the walls. And a single tiny figure stands in front of you with a sword drawn. And then you blink again and the vision's gone.
A tiny figure?
I am a
I'm
tiny
guessing-
figure. Where
I'm
you think
guessing
I
this
just
is
went?
demise?
Or a fucking like outreach tendril fucking horcrux of Majora.
So as
Yeah,
your
like
as
it's
your
going
soothing
to-
darkness snaps back to you, kind of bounce back and fall on your ass, you know.
Yeah, she's going to run and like whimper into Zeke's hair.
He's going to do the same thing.
I thought I
He's
could
gonna-
help.
He's going to grab one of the chains of the statue.
Okay. And what do you
Does
do with
anything
it?
happen? I just hold on to it.
Nothing happens if you're just holding it.
Mhm.
One of these days, Zeke's gonna be like, "Why the hell can you all touch stuff and I can't? And nothing happens."
I'm going to yank the chain, try and detach it.
Roll me a might check.
5.
Okay. You're able to yank this thing so hard that it falls over. As the shadow looms over, you and Twig are able to step to the side as it crashes to the ground. And as it does, there is an unnatural stillness about. What are you doing from here?
I'm going to see if I can take one of these tattered cloths and stretch it out to its length. To try and make somewhat of like a fuse
Okay.
and light the tip of the cloth on fire to see if I can have it slowly burn along the cloth, but also see if any reaction happens in time for me to stop it and like smother it out with my foot.
Okay. So you're able to like kind of rat tail this to form a sort of wick, a fuse, like you said. And as you bend over with the lantern and light it, you're gonna see the flames start to travel up the cloth. It goes a quarter of the way, no reaction. Half of the way, no reaction. 3/4 of the way, no reaction. And then it meets the body of this effigy. The moment you set it ablaze, the fire takes hungrily, unnaturally. It doesn't spread outward like an ordinary flame. It consumes, sort of drawing inward, collapsing this effigy upon itself as if something within it is being unmade. The prayer scrolls burn last, with their ink glowing blue as the ancient words are erased from existence. As the final remnants crumble into smoldering ash, there's a shift in the atmosphere, like a thread of the fabric of fate has been severed. The weight lifts. The unseen gaze is gone. And suddenly, it's easier to breathe.
The fuck kind of lantern you got?
Can I roll that back?
You've done it, my guy.
No, too late.
You have done it.
take that
Consequences
seat.
of your actions. But the plus side
First
is
time.
you've completed the favor for the merchant.
Why do I get the feeling that was trapping something?
I have a worse feeling.
Consequences of your actions. First
Constipation.
time.
I'll bet it's constipation.
I guess I'm gonna head back to the house now.
Alrighty, we're gonna drag your tokens down and we will swap on over.
Na-na-na.
Alright.
I'm gonna trust that you didn't just lead me blind to doing what I think you just made me do.
I mean, I'm open to theories.
You didn't see anything.
Did you just kill an ancient god? Maybe.
I assume back to the forge house.
Yeah.
I'll
Yep.
go and load that up real quick. And as everybody, can I open this fucking folder, please? Thank you.
No.
No.
All right. As we enter back in, everyone is fine and moving. Let me reappear Asplin and Zayla.
There was a doppelganger.
Yep. Downtime and everyone seems to be interacting as normal.
I'm going straight to the library and going like, your highness.
She looks up from her book. Yes.
She's just gonna show the part of his arm that's missing and shadows pouring out. We have a problem.
Her face goes pale.
Who's?
Zelda's.
Zelda. Yeah, we have a
Lana
problem.
looks over with concern as well.
Oh no, Princess Holy Fuck, are you okay?
Aw, man.
Damn it.
Zelda's going to walk over to you. And you notice that now the bark has fallen off of your entire arm. It's progressing.
Oh, it's just oh boy, I have shadow rot. Great.
There is bark now falling in pieces from your shoulder across
We
your
have
chest.
You got the shadow clap.
help.
And you will have a downtime activity before we resolve this. Everybody will. So let's get those out of the way and then I'll tell you what's happening with this.
Okay.
A downtime activity.
Would you like me to
You
go
have
first?
you have all of your downtime activities. Those of you who have the one of you who has more than one.
Oh, and then I'm putting. I told you this ain't happening. Hang on. I need to run that back really quick. Hang on. Before Zelda, I'm gonna run over to.
Yeah,
Puro and be
this will
like,
happen
hey,
last.
just Run to Puro with the fucking gun and the rapid fire barrage. Be like, hey, could you put this on my gun?
Oh, of course. Let me see
Found this.
that. And she gets to work on it. That's going to use her downtime activity.
Who has the crystal shard? Who has the crystal shards?
Oh, Adam, what were you wanting to do?
I wanted my emitter eyes.
Well, you've already got your gun leg.
You do have the gun.
I want. Do you think that's enough?
It's never enough.
All right.
no.
This is Helldiver. Enough is
Who has
never
the
enough.
crystal
Hey, hold on.
What?
Hold on.
They're in like
Hold on.
storage.
What part of your leg is now the gun?
I think it's the knee, right? Your
It's the knee
thigh
down.
to the knee.
Thigh. It's the thigh. It's the reason why I
Thigh to
take
knee.
the knee so I can like fucking open up the fucking
That's
like.
a really cool visual, by the way.
So, what you need to do now, when you point that at
I get
people,
it.
you have to introduce them to your blast femur.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
For my second downtime, Vic, is it going to take my action to make crystal powder, or is it going to take my action to make the crystal powder and then make the magic powder?
Every step that is in bold takes one downtime activity.
Okay, then I'm
Thankfully,
gonna-
the application of the module to your weapon takes Pura's downtime activity, not yours.
Okay, then I'm gonna make some I'm gonna make some powder. I'm gonna make the crystal powder and then make the magic powder.
All right. Use the necessary ingredients, and that's both of your downtime activities.
Yep.
How many shards does that take?
1.
Okay.
And in one batch is worth 2 pinches, right?
Yep. You have 2 pinches of magic powder per.
Okay, then
pouch.
I'm gonna be upgrading my gun later.
Okay. Let's go with Zeke. What are you doing?
So, since I can use these mending kits outside of downtime, like on the go, would
Right.
repairing my armor with a mending kit cost a downtime action?
I'm not quite sure how to rule that. Because here you have access to a workshop and people that can do that for you, like Gidget. And it
I
still
also
takes
have an injury
time.
to tend to.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying. You want to mend your armor and take care of the injury.
Also, don't want to have to face Gidget again after what seems to be the 100th armor crash.
You keep going in here, bringing your armor.
Well, the Mendy kit is a consumable thing, and you have to use up charges of it. So for this, for now, unless it becomes really unbalanced, I'm gonna say yeah, you can do that. 1 level of armor crash per downtime, else you'll have to use your downtime activity.
I'm going to use the mending kit for the armor and see if I can have Saria heal my woundedness.
Okay. She'll be absolutely willing to do that. So, well, let's take you over here. Nice grand bed over here where she can lay you down. What does it was the wounded injury, right?
Yep.
Okay, so she's gonna take some time, bandaging and things like that. A little bit of a broken bone to set there. Nothing too horrible. That'll take her downtime activity, and after she's done, you will be free to do what you'd like to do. Let's go to Adam.
Is there a mirror anywhere?
I would imagine there would be
Try to
one
do
in the
it
bath area.
yourself.
I take my gadgeteering kit and like what I've been doing with shaving in my own bathroom recently, install the emitter eye with my gadgeteering kit.
I'm gonna do this blind, guys.
He's gonna do
For
this
that-
himself.
For that, I am going to require. Do you have the gadgeteering discipline?
I have the kit. I don't have the discipline.
You will need the discipline to use the kit.
Then why give it to me?
So you can get the discipline at some point?
Yeah, because Zeke has a mending kit
Because
and the forging
you
discipline.
hype me up with like, oh yeah, I can repair myself on the field and everything. Hey, what's the use of it if I can't use it?
You can easily go to Malomart and buy a gadgeteering manual and learn the gadgeteering thing.
I'm gonna go to Malomart, go buy it from Malo and do it then and there.
Ah.
Part-time job.
Return it. This didn't work for
So
me.
you'll
It's
do-
a unique endeavor.
you-
There's nothing saying you can't take actions on it.
I have been stalling this eye since Pro was working on the upgrade.
You're just intent on getting exactly
I am on
what
a
you want, no matter what
warpath.
rules you have to break, aren't you?
I am on a warpath, and you just
You know what?
offered me the fucking road.
So just, how about this? We'll have you do the unique endeavor,
Okay.
and with Andora's help, you will not need to make a roll for this. So
All right.
you'll pay the rupees for the manual, you'll study the manual, you'll install the eye, but that's going to be your
How much-
entire.
Yeah.
Well, check Malomart. Let's go to Nataru. What are you doing?
Nataru is gonna, with tears in her eyes, go over to the bath and try and commune with Lineru.
Okay. We'll get back to that. Zayla.
She's
Do what? Who?
Zayla, what you doing for downtime
your
activity?
turn.
Zayla's gonna slip out. And Zayla is going to go on a unique endeavor.
Okay, what you doing?
She is going to look for signs of Zarin.
Oh,
y'all are just giving me tons of shit I have to resolve at the end of downtime. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do it. No, we're fine. We can do this. Okay, no, we can do this. That leaves us with. Well, let's go to Twig. Twig, what would you like to do for your downtime activity?
Just an
We get
FYI,
to
I'm not expecting to find her tonight. I'm just looking for like signs.
Mm-hmm.
Proceed.
Fuck if I know.
Do you have the rules PDF open?
I have my character sheet.
Okay.
That's it.
Downtime activities.
What?
So you can crafting if you have a discipline, heal an injury, identify a relic, prepare, recruit, manage your reputation, research your next adventure, socialize. Socializing with the characters is how you increase their relationship level with the party, and you earn rewards based on what you do with them, some of which are very story important. You can tame animals, train your companions, and you can go on a unique endeavor like these two did.
I feel like Twig is kind of an extension of Nataro in a way.
Right, but I'm deciding to give you a downtime activity in case you want to do
if
something
I
or
go
socialize with somebody or whatnot.
I'll just hang around Woods Lady and see what she's doing. 'cause
So
she's the person I feel most comfortable with.
is going to be busy for the downtime because she's tending to Zeke's wound. Also, she's at 5 stars, so
Okay.
her relationship level is full.
Okay.
I
what
don't
about
think Ren is
Christine?
at 5-star.
Ren is it?
You know who's not at 5 stars? Link and Malin.
True.
Oh, true.
Where's Malin?
Malin is at Malomart.
Oh shit.
Oh, you could go talk to Link though. That might yield us the Pendant of Courage, but I don't know
Honestly,
about
fuck it. Yeah.
You want to talk to
I
Link?
don't know what I'm gonna talk to him about. I have nothing in common with the big swordsman.
But he knows about Koroks. He's seen a few.
Seen a few thousand.
At
So,
least 999.
as you approach, he and Ren kind of take a break from their sparring. And he sort of sits back and then he notices you. He looks up at Navi and goes,
Hello, big swordsman.
So awkward.
so you see Navi kind of fly around and examine you. And so he sort of
Hello, tiny
mimes.
sparkly. You
Oh,
are
this-
tinier than me.
Navi says, "Oh, this one's fun." And so Link kind of mimes, "I haven't seen a Korok in a while." Navi's translating for you.
Oh, translating. Yeah, that's basically exactly what I'm doing, Phoenix. Just hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi,
You're
how are
You're
you?
SpongeBob. You're SpongeBob. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
So
Oh god.
he takes a knee, and you see Ren's kind of smiling too. And he reaches forward to pick you up.
Oh, yeah, uppies. I get to know people through uppies.
He picks you up and he sets you on his knee as you it's like kind of sitting right there. He just kind of studies you for a second, and he looks at you. He looks at Navi, kind of looks back at the direction of the rest of the party, and goes, and this is going to increase Link to 5 stars.
Oh, what's he giving?
You're a new bestie.
He is
Look,
going
I got
to.
a lot of moms. Now I need a dad.
So
Look,
he is
I
going
look
to
like a mom
reach
sometimes.
into his tunic, and from his neck he pulls the pendant of courage and puts it around
I'm
Twig's
smart.
neck.
All 3 pendants. All
And
3 pendants.
3 pendants.
Twig, I need you to roll me insight real quick.
Oh dear.
Yeah, do you know what this is?
13. What the fuck is my ins? Oh yeah, no, we're good. Do I know what it is?
That's not what I'm asking you to roll insight for. Tell me whether you succeeded or failed.
I succeeded.
Okay. This was for perception. As he produces the pendant of courage and puts it around your neck, you happen to be looking to the side while he does it, and you notice Ren.
Mm.
And we're gonna cut to
So-
whoever's left. Let's.
What was Ren doing?
They were
Well, she was
dreaming.
smiling until he pulled out the pendant, and then she was like,
Oh.
"Let's
Can
go
I,
That's why he's
to
been kicking
Come and
my
whisper in his
ass.
ear.
let's go to Nataru."
Okay.
I need to scroll
Charles.
down here.
Would you like me to start speaking?
Yeah, go for it.
Taru is submerged in the bath, still crying. And in between kind of soft hiccups, she's whispering kind of almost to herself and Lanero, I need your help. Please talk to me. I need your guidance.
The water begins to bubble.
Oh, son of a bitch. What does this mean?
It's getting warm. It's getting really warm. And you
Too hot for me
see
to handle.
something in the water glowing.
She's gonna pick it up.
You have an element gem, fire.
Squeeze me. Okay.
That is an imbuable material that you can find in the additives section.
She
Hot
didn't
stuff.
as much talk to me as she gave me something.
You're at 2 stars with Lineru now. We're gonna go to Adam.
What?
You're able to set out and do what you need to do. I don't think there's any any.
No explanation. No
Yeah,
explanation
you've already described
needed.
exactly what you want.
Before
I
I go out, I do so I pass by Asplin on the way, and then as I'm like counting like the rupees I have, and then I stop right in front of him as I'm looking at my hand, and I go like, "Hey, Asplin."
Huh? Wait, actually, no, he's gonna be taken aback, like with the way you said that. Just huh? Huh?
Yes, that was curiosity. It appears that I am 210 rupees short of a manual at Melo's.
Oh, Aspel's just gonna dig around in his bag and then give you 300.
And I look at this and I go like, I do suppose this is a transaction, so that I would have to offer in something in kind.
Give me your gun leg.
You'll
You're-
rather than pay me back, let's just say you'll be a favor.
Let me eat it.
As I look up and I go like, and this is a course of action that I have that you would redeem whenever and however, correct?
Yep.
Done. As I leave.
Why do I imagine if Twig were there, she'd be like, "It's a coupon."
Okay, yeah, man, like that. I
All
go
right,
off on
so
my,
you're
go
able
off
to
on my
do.
lever.
Hey, yeah, sure. It's like 3 downtime activities. I'm only doing this once.
Hey, no, you can easily say no. That's the thing. Go ahead.
There is no reason for me to say no. It doesn't damage anything, except
Do
maybe
it.
the other player's sense of fairness.
No,
Miss-
it's
We're-
just damaging my sense of humor and damaging
I'm
my
just-
calm.
Here for support. God damn it, Jane.
I just work here.
Does after Saria is done, is Zeke needing to do anything else?
He's gonna look over at Tora like James Franco, first time.
No,
Uh,
I've been
he's-
nervous lots of
For
times.
this.
He's
What do you
gonna
mean?
repair his armor.
Right,
Someone
you're
give me a reference for
you've
this?
done that. She like rubs her temples. How do you deal with all this light?
I don't. It's
I don't
pretty
deal with
easy.
it, I was born with it.
doesn't- Yeah, I
Maybe it's
just
Maybelline.
doesn't do anything to me.
You did not just make this baby.
Maybe she was born with it.
So Tora's just gonna shake her head and go, ugh.
You try having sunglasses.
What's that?
Little things you put over their eyes to block out light but still see.
Adam, do you still have those goggles?
Yes.
Okay, would she have seen those?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really hide them. So.
Okay. Oh, you mean like those things the robot had?
Yeah, kinda. Just help you see things not as bright.
Huh.
Maybe give you less of headache.
Might have to ask him when he comes back. She kind of stretches.
That's why they're called shades.
All right.
Doesn't Layla have a mask for that?
She steps out. Yeah, but
Zarin
Tora
has the mask, I believe.
doesn't carry any equipment. And you notice as she walks out, I hear the sounds of sword on sword. Let me see what that's about. And she holds out her hand and she summons a crystal greatsword, one-handed, that she holds over her shoulder.
Nice.
And
Hey, I have one of those.
Mommy?
Makes her
Sorry.
way
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Oh, I was
Sorry?
trying to say that to her. as she
oh,
walked
were you?
away.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one of those, and I pull out my crystal hammer.
Huh. Where'd you get it?
I don't know. It just kind of appeared somehow.
You know, they say these things are supposed to be related somehow. I don't know how. Also, Twig, for socializing with Link, you will gain an extra max heart until the next downtime.
Oh, so I would
You
get
can,
extra
now
crystals
get
for
hit
socializing with
twice.
an
Yes.
arrow.
Poofing.
Yes. What was that, Zeke?
Well, I was gonna say I could try and spar with her with the crystal weapon and see if anything happens when they clash, but I guess that would probably be a downtime action.
Yeah, do you want to use that as your excuse to socialize?
Well, I used my. Oh, actually, wait, they didn't take one. Yeah, sure.
Right. Okay.
I still have one.
So the two of you head out here, and she looks you up and down and goes, "Yeah, I've been waiting for this." One-on-one. Despite having a greatsword, she is unnaturally speedy. She is more squirrely than any enemy that you've fought so far, even with the supernatural leaping to keep up. She is fast. It's like this sword weighs as much as a feather duster to her. These strikes are lightning fast. You're holding your own. You're used to this kind of pressure, but not from one being. You're used to this from several beings. At the end of it, both of you are a little winded, but equal.
Oh, really?
She's gonna look at you and go, "Not bad." That'll bring her up to 2 stars. And she looks at you and kind of looks toward the wall where you were laying on the bed and says, "You know, you seem to take a lot of damage, don't you?"
That's what happens when you're a big man.
So
You become a big target.
she takes something off of her belt, and it's a pouch of some sort, drops it in your hand. You now have a physician's kit as well as a mending kit.
Ooh. Many thanks, little speedster.
All right, and we're gonna go to. We still have Zayla and Asplin to resolve. Yes.
I do have one quick
What's
question.
your question?
Can Notaro feel my fear as I watch
Yeah,
Ren's face shift?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Ooh.
There's a social bond between you. You're gonna feel that for a soul companion. So Notaro, you
Okay.
know something. Wait, what?
Yeah, you're
Um,
saying like, huh?
Zayla,
Disturbance in the-
can you tell me which area of the world you intend to visit? I'd like you to pick a tile.
Flash.
Hang on. I may have to refresh the page.
I can pull up the world map too if you need me to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't have that memorized. That's way too much.
I do have a
If I
couple of them.
remember,
I have a
she
few of them
ran north.
combined now. So, oh, what? The,
Okay.
oh, well, that's no longer here. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So
Okay.
you're in area 3. I do believe this is 4. The way to these areas is now unlocked because you've gone through here. So this is another section. You're able to get to here. Can't get here without the fire rod.
Okay, so your dot is really tiny, and I
Oh.
can't see it when you're zipping around.
Okay, so how about this? I'll move this.
Okay, that
All
works.
right. So you essentially have access to every area of the map except here
Mm-hmm.
and
And
here. Excuse me. And here. You can go just
Okay.
about anywhere else.
Ah, blood.
When Zarin ran off, was there any particular direction that she headed in?
Initially north.
Initially north.
I feel like it's been
Been
quite a
north.
while, though.
been
Yeah,
a
it has
while.
been quite a while. So, and that's also cleansed now. So, I don't think that Calamity would be going there. You said this is all blocked off, right?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do much by yourself there unless you want to run that gauntlet again, and we don't have time for that.
Right. Okay, in that case, we're gonna go probably east, I believe, and check out like around this yonder area.
Alrighty. So, to get there, I'm going to say you would probably take the route that's familiar to you, right?
More than likely.
So that would mean
Unless
that you're
they
going to
have-
come up here and you would be going through the patch of the light world. As you do that, you realize that once you've gotten to a place where the sky is clear, it's nighttime.
Okay.
And as you gaze at the night sky of Hyrule for the first time in what feels like a long time, Hoyle's words come back to you. You can see the moon in the sky.
What's the moon look like?
It's tinged a sort of sickly red. Not a blood moon, but not right either. It's also just a little bit bigger than last time. And you could swear you see the faintest outline of a face.
That.
Vince, I swear to God.
Now to Asplin.
Oh boy, here we go.
Asplin, whatever's happening is progressing rapidly. It's
Falling apart.
spreading over your chest, and as the bark falls away, only shadow flesh remains. And Zelda's doing everything she can, Lana's doing everything she can to hold you together, but it's not working. And because they don't know what's going to happen when it completes itself, they sort of look at each other in despair as the last of the bark falls away. And you are left quite literally a shadow of yourself. I would like you to level your terrible fate form up to level rank 8. That is your form now.
Whoa!
Okay.
He didn't take your
That-
terrible
that is,
fate form, he took you.
Ooh, okay.
And that is where we're going to end our session for today.
Nice.
Okay.
Yikes! Okay.
Time to make a token.
Time to make a token.
Yeah.
Make that token.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
That was charged.
That's
was
a hell of a
Asplin
session,
gone?
you guys.
It really was.
Is Asplin gone?
We don't know.
You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
Mike,
So the
okay,
thing-
no, I need. Oh, fuck.
The thing I was trusting you on
Uh-huh.
is that you wouldn't lead me to just blindly destroy one of the dragons like that.
Nope.
Because my initial thought was that it could be one of like the dragons from Tears of the Kingdom.
Mhm.
And then when you said the text on the prayer thing glowed blue before it burned away, I was like, oh no, it's the dragon.
Nope. It's not what it was. Depending on the way things go, you may have saved yourself a boss fight by doing that.
Interesting.
The all
Wait.
powerful.
The old power.
Because I couldn't tell if it was mad because it was chained for being bad or if it was mad because it was wrongfully imprisoned. So it could have been a good guy. I
But
didn't
then
know
I
that.
touched it,
Could have
and
been.
It was icky.
See, thing about this world is, like I said, everything. You've lasted 22 sessions. You have not had to fight Hoyle yet because of your decisions. That could have
I don't like
happened.
that verbiage.
That could have happened in session 5 if you played your cards the other way. This is a
Shit,
complete
yo.
freedom thing. Anybody could be an enemy. Anyone could be an ally, just about. With some very
about.
limited exceptions there. So, the world, I wanted the world to respond to your actions. That's sort of what I'm trying to make happen here.
I'm gonna tell y'all
He's-
right now, Zeke's on the verge of responding to y'all's actions.
Except for
Twig
mine.
was an innocent bystander.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Twig's fine.
Twig
Twig's
fucking
cool.
just makes the...
Am I cool? Is Nataru cool?
So far.
He
Good.
did say most of y'all.
I'll
I
bet
know, but
I'm
I was
not.
Look
scared.
at that.
What?
Alrighty.
Oh, nice.
Look at those
Oh, yeah.
splits now, y'all. Oh, hang on. I need to change that heart total.
Mhm,
That's better.
There you go. So...
We love to see it. Or not.
That
No.
was a very, very unorthodox session, but I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you, Vic.
Thank you all for
Oh my
playing.
God.
You guys did amazing. Like,
My ass.
fantastic cinematic roleplay. You guys discovered a lot of information that
Sorry, Necro, what'd you call me?
Nothing.
Bullshit.
either way. But yeah, thank you for playing, everybody. We will be back hopefully next week.
Good night.
And
Bye bye.
for our episode 23.